What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to another match day here on Anfield Agenda. It is the Merseyside derby. The team news is in. I will take you through both starting 11s in a moment. But as always, we hope you're having a fine weekend. Early start for us today, but if we can get the result, I guess we can sit back over the weekend and watch the rest of the teams battle it out. So, let's have a look at the two teams and we'll start off with Everton. They've got Pickford in goal, then it's Young, Tarkowski, Braithwaite, Mikalenko, Onana, Garner, Decore, Harrison, McNeil and Calvert-Lewin. That is the blue 11 for today. We're not really concerned about the blue 11 though, are we? We want the red 11. And look, I was just one off in my predictions. It is Alisson in goal. Trent is okay to play today. I don't know if you guys heard about the car crash Trent was in, but thankfully he's okay and he's ready to play. Canada and Van Dijk are the centre-back pairing. Costas at left-back. Alexis McAllister is in the number 6 position today. It's Ryan Gravenberch and Dominic Szoboszlai ahead of him. And up top, he's gone for Diogo Jota to the centre. Mohamed Salah on the right-hand side and Lucho on the left. That is your Liverpool starting 11. So, we good? Yes, he was in a car crash. If you didn't hear, so basically the story goes as this. Trent was driving home on a country road somewhere in Cheshire, I believe it was. A pylon, electricity pylon, 40-foot pylon, blew over, hit the car in front of Trent. I think coming in the other direction. It was a BMW X5 that it hit. And it hit that car and Trent swerved, obviously, because there's a 40-foot pylon on the road. Hit the other car. But thankfully, and this is the most important part, both people were absolutely fine and there were no injuries. Thank goodness, because that could have been catastrophic. So, great news. Never great news to hear he was in a car crash, but great news that Trent's okay. And, of course, the other driver in that collision was okay as well. I mean, just think what we could have been waking up to today. I mean, thankfully, as I said, both people okay. So that's the big news of the morning, I guess. And then after that, look, it's straight down to the Merseyside derby and who has it, who wants it. We need the points. We need the points. We got to get the points. We should be getting the points. Everton aren't that strong, but it's a derby, so let's wait and see. That is some bad luck. Glad he's okay. Yes, Wayne, absolutely. Glad he's okay. The most important thing is that Trent is okay. And of course the other driver as well. But yeah, look, he's back. He's ready. He's playing today. So hopefully everything's good to go. Let's have a look at the Liverpool bench, by the way, for today. So Quevin Kelleher is back on the substitutes bench. Then it's Joe Gomez, Wataru Endo, Darwin Núñez, Harvey Elliott, Joel Matip, Scanlon, McDonnell and Jarell Kwanzaa. That is your Liverpool bench today as well. Oh, Anfield Agenda. Love that, Spooder man. Love that. We're in early sing-along mode today. I've had a cup of coffee. I'm almost awake. Been missing the streams. Thank you, Fanta. What a name, by the way. I was lashing the Fanta Lemon out of it on holidays. I was living La Vida Loca. No Diet Coke. Fanta Lemon the whole holiday. I was, you know what I mean? Living it up on the Fanta Lemon. Just letting that sugar do its thing. Jermaine, how are we, buddy? Said, happy to see you, Craig. Not sure if my other account got banned. I mean, I don't know why it would get banned, to be fair, Jermaine. But I couldn't send any super chats. Always looking forward to the derby. Thank you, mate. AFC Max, how are we, my friend? Said good luck to the Reds today and good luck to Liverpool for the rest of the season. We, Arsenal and Liverpool, can steal the title of the Oil Roaches. Ooh, first time I've heard that phrase, but I'm not hating it. And one join Chelsea in doom. Well, Max, we'll be doing a watch-along of your game later on, Arsenal-Chelsea, over on our second channel. I was about to say Mundo Sporto, but of course it's not Mundo Sporto. It is top of the league, so we hope to see you guys over there for that one. Oh, Australia's in the house. Jara, how are we, mate? Lovely to have you in. The midfield is beautiful, says Miroslav. It's pretty good, right? It's pretty good, buddy, isn't it? To have Gravenberch, McAllister and Szoboszlai in the same midfield, I mean, yeah, I'm with you. I'm not hating that. I've missed having this handsome specimen of a man on my screen. Who are you watching? It's obviously not me, dude. Who are you watching? Who's the handsome specimen you're watching? Thank you so much, by the way, for that, Nomad. You're very kind. Did you see that Trainee only scored again? Real gem, said bot asterisk. Is that the dude? Is that the young man we bought from Leicester? You know, I'm trying to keep up because we've been doing a lot of business for youth players over the past few months. If my memory serves, is that the dude that we brought in from Leicester City? I think it might be. Miri said hello from Israel. How are you, mate? Everybody welcome in, and I hope you're all having a fine weekend. I hope you've all gotten through that stormy weather. I missed it in Ireland, thankfully. I just got in after the storm had passed through here, but I know it's been causing havoc up in Scotland and in other parts of the northwest of England. Premier League football is back, said Flawless Football. I'm buzzing. It's great to have it back, dude. Do you know what? This international break wasn't too bad for me because I was on holiday, but I'm already not looking forward to the November one. What's the other channel so I can subscribe? It is called Top of the League, mate. Let me give you 2 seconds here. I'll see if I have a yoke so I can turn on over it. I don't know if I have it here. No, I don't have it here. One of our mods will put the link to Top of the League into the chat. Or you can have a look at the description of this stream. You'll see a link for Top of the League in there. Cork got battered. Stephen, I seen some of it, mate. Got some businesses out. Loads of stuff. Like, Cork really did get hit heavily. I mean, Everton seem to be setting up with a 4-1-1 system here, according to my guys as well. What time is the game? It's 12:30, my man. 12:30. So a full 50 minutes to go till we get underway. Now look, as always on match days, we are brought to you by one of our amazing sponsors. And today we are brought to you with thanks to our friends at Manscaped. It's getting close to Christmas, right? I mean, okay, I'm a bit early. But Christmas is coming and we can't forget about the loved ones in our life. So, why not keep up your elite ball skills and get yourself either the Manscaped Lawnmower 4.0, which of course is the greatest manscaping tool known to mankind. It's the one hygiene tool that'll keep you going all the way through. It's got a battery that lasts 90 minutes, so unlike me, you can shave your nuts through the entire game if you want. Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to be doing that through the entire game, but you won't be able to see it. You can also get a wide range of products, including the Beard Hedger Kit, which is a face trimmer, which is waterproof cordless trimmer with 20 hair cutting lengths, all with just one guard, so no more messy drawers full of add-ons. You can get your signature beard look with that, or as I said, you can get the Lawnmower 4.0, manscaped.com. Using our discount code Anfield20, you can get yourself 20% off and free shipping. That's 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. Use our code Anfield20, or just use the QR code on the screen there now. Rightio, what have we got? Josh said, morning Craigo. Got a nasty fever. It's nothing worse. There's nothing worse than a fever, dude. Maybe an earache, but apart from that, them fever dreams are vicious, aren't they? When you're, really under the cosh, you're sweating and you're having some very, very strange dreams. But hopefully the Reds get the win to cheer me up. You're going for a 3-0 win. Much love to the best YouTube channel. I'll take it. And you know what? We fucking are. We damn well are. We are. We're up there. Another 12:30 kickoff. Says LFC Edits, what do you think? Have we played as well? Have Liverpool played? Somebody should have said something. I didn't know we played any 12:30 kickoffs. Now, I know this is, if I'm right, this is number 13, I think. And then number 14, of course, is coming next month because the police in Manchester have decided that no, for a 5:30 kickoff, Liverpool, Manchester City, or Manchester City, Liverpool must be 12:30 kickoff, because heaven forbid Liverpool didn't have 14 kickoffs at 12:30 after the international break. Do you think playing McAllister and CDM is a mistake? So, I don't know is the answer, because we don't know, and when we as fans don't know what he's like after the international break. We know the last time he hadn't got the legs, and understandable because he played at a very high altitude, I think, when he played with Argentina in the last round. I don't know what he's like this one, but Klopp does, so we have to trust the gaffer. I'll tell you what it does tell me, though. It tells me that he doesn't trust Endo. And no matter what he keeps saying or how we try to justify the signing, I want Endo to work, but we haven't got a chance to see him. We haven't got a chance to see him play in any competitive game. So, well, like really back to back, I mean, he hasn't got a run. So how are we supposed to trust him? Is it a waste of 16.5 million? I don't know. Yeah, so if we don't get a chance to see him, we won't know if he's good enough. My wife's trying to kill me with the heat, and I said, give it 10 minutes, love, leave it on. Do you know what I mean? It's been on an hour now, and I'm about to die. About to die for 2 reasons. One, because the husband in me is like, the oil! Oh God, all the oil! And then the human in me is like, I'm roasting. Hence I'm sitting here in a t-shirt. Is it like the Arthur loan? I don't know. It's weird, right? Like, We were sold the vision of an experienced, all-around, combative, defensive midfielder who has all the attributes we need. And he may well do, but we haven't really had a chance to look at the dude yet. Colin said, "Morning, Craig. I just woke up at 6:40 a.m. Upset not to see Endo start, and I've so much belief in him, but I'm happy to see Ryan and Ibu." Thank you for that, Colin. Mac has been struggling in that position. He needs to be an 8. I agree. Certainly agree. Look, we could have 4 amazing options to rotate in the 2 attacking midfield positions between Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, McAllister and Jones. I feel like there are 4 people there who can do various roles Klopp wants them to. I'm absolutely in agreement about this McAllister in the 6. I think it's unfair on him because we're not getting to see him at the business end of the pitch where he probably does his better work. It reminds me of tacky signing, said Wayne. It is weird, right? Because there have been some players that never really got a sniff. Tacky didn't really get too much of a consistent run. Carvalho got nothing, really, before he was loaned out to Leipzig. Now we've brought in Endo, and so far, not really much of a look in for him. Are we going to bring in Andre in January? I guess time will tell. I'm glad Ryan is starting. I think he deserves to start, in fairness. Duck Ducky, what a name that is. I think he deserves to start, based off what we've seen. I think Gravenberch's been getting better with every single game, so no argument for me about him starting. Score prediction. I am going for 3-0. Yeah, 3-0 was my score prediction all week, so I'm going to stick with it. I mean, a clean sheet would be lovely, wouldn't it? Chance would be a fine thing, like, but we'll take a clean sheet, and a 3-0 win would do very nicely. A 1-0 win would do. Any win will do. As long as we can get the win today and sit back and watch Arsenal, Chelsea, watch Manchester City, Brighton, and watch the other games and see how other teams get on. Craig, it's too early for a match. Oh, I know, my friend. I know. I'm with you, Arangida. It's redonkulous that we're, again, being dragged out of bed at this ungodly hour for a game of football. 222,000 subs, damn. Your boy doesn't mess around, Jarrah. We're here. Do you know what I mean? We're here to compete now. We're wanting to push on with the big boys. So look, to see 222,000 subscribers in our little family is I don't know the word. I keep saying I'm proud. I keep saying I'm fortunate. I don't know the word. But I tell you this, that I'll say it again. There won't be many people more grateful or surprised to have this amount of subscribers, because I still scratch my head every single day. Maybe that's where the hair has gone, I don't know, but like, it's mad. And hopefully we can keep pushing on. That's the plan. Let's see where we end up. You don't try, you don't get. That's my kind of rule. So let's see where we end up. My goal was 5,000 subscribers when we started. So to be here is, I don't know, you're all mad. I keep saying it, you're all mad. 5:45 a.m. in Jamaica. Speaking of mad people, there's O'Neill up at 5:45 to watch a game of football. Now, the question I have for you, my friend, is it 5:45 from the point of view of haven't been to bed yet? Or is it 5:45 from the point of view of I got up out of bed for this? I mean, either one is impressive, I won't lie to you, but I'd be more proud of you if it was the first one and you're just pulling a long night for it. Can you call 220k a small family? It's our family. And I don't know how, but it's still got that vibe of we know each other. You know that way? I don't know. It's mad when you think about it. Like 220,000 people is a scary amount of people, but it just feels like we've all gotten to know each other bit by bit, stream by stream, the quiet streams, the busy streams. I don't know. It just still feels intimate to me. So, in that in mind, everybody get your tops off. I'm only joking. We save the tops off for special occasions. Why no Endo? I had a bit last night, mate, before I went to bed. Oh, you mean the other Endo? I don't know. It's confusing, isn't it? But it's also never a bad thing to see Alexis McAllister playing, though. You know, we've got to admit that. California up at 3:47 a.m. for this game. Thank my horrible sleep schedule for not missing a Premier League week. We love that, Billy Bob. Well in. 3:47 a.m. I wouldn't even have been gone to bed yet, to be honest with you, mate. That's peak Craig hours right there. Endo, the new Carvalho, locked in the basement, said Quinch. He praised him in his press conference too. I was sure he was going to start. Yeah, that was the only prediction I got wrong. When I did my predicted 11, you can go back and check through it. That was the only one I got wrong. I had Endo in the 6 and he went with McAllister. But other than that, the 11 I predicted is bang on. Jota through the centre. Konate inside alongside Virgil van Dijk. Obviously, we all knew Costas would come in on the left. Trent on the right. So yeah, the only surprise to me is McAllister in there. But that's a good thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm never displeased to see McAllister. 9:48 p.m. in Australia. Oh, that's delicious, Brady. That is... Oh, I'd love to watch a game of football with Liverpool like kicking off that late. That's heaven for me, mate. I mean, yeah, we'll take that. One of the big things I ever doubted about moving to America would be the kickoff times. Like, there's no way you're getting me up at 7:30 in Florida for a 12:30 game. Like, that's just not happening. But I always thought if I moved the other way, if I went to like Spain and I got an extra hour, then I wouldn't have to get up for, till 12 o'clock for a 1:30 game. So yeah, there's some advantages and disadvantages, I guess, with every kickoff time. I have to start either Harrison or Garner for the FPL. The FPL deadline's closed, is it not? I'm fairly sure the FPL deadline's gone, mate. I think that closed at 40 minutes ago or 20 minutes ago, but I'm fairly sure it's closed, Colin. 7:30 p.m. kickoff in Singapore. That's delicious as well, Justin. Justin Yo saying dinner in Liverpool doesn't get much better than that. You're right, mate. That's spot on as well. We'll take that. Dinner in the Reds, nothing wrong with it. A couple of little sherbets maybe to sharpen her for the evening. 1:30 in Malta. Again, it's a little bit better. 1:30 I'll take. 12:30, not so good. Nova Scotia in Canada, 7:30. Derek, how are we? Lunch in Liverpool, said Cool Trainer Ort. What else have we got? 4-0, said Official Gamer. Gravenberg goal, Jota goal, and a Szoboszlai brace is his prediction. Right, my friends, it is that time where I ask you to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so. Great to have you guys with us in another match day. We've got a busy day ahead of us here on Anfield Agenda. We will be jumping across to the top of the league afterwards, a little bit later on this evening, for the game between Chelsea and Arsenal. So I hope you can join us for that. We'll have the watch-along here today. Match reaction as always. Player ratings video. Lots of stuff coming up. And great to have you with us. So do hit that subscribe button. And once again, proud to say we've been brought to you with thanks to the greatest male grooming company in the world, Manscaped. You can get yourself 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com using our discount code Anfield20. You can either scan the QR code on the screen or just put in Anfield20 at checkout to get 20% off and free shipping, and your balls will very much thank you later. Gravenberch or Caicedo, it's like comparing apples and oranges, buddy. One's an out-and-out DM and one is a midfielder who can play in a whole host of positions. Look, I won't lie, Caicedo would have been great. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I wouldn't have been over the moon if we got him. But we didn't. We move, and I think we're still doing pretty good this season with the good rebuild that we've done, to be fair. Kane Hatfield said, these early kickoffs are great for us Aussies, but they are rare. They're rare! They're rare! Excuse me, sir. This is our 13th after the international break, but I get what you mean. They're rare with regards to the rest of them, I get you. 3:30 a.m. kickoffs on a Monday morning are not fun. I would imagine not. But thank you so much for your super chat, mate. Thank you for your comments, and it's good that we share around the burden of fandom, right? So you get a decent one today. Our friends in Singapore, Malaysia, they get a decent one. The American friends, you're getting royally screwed, as well as the Canadian friends. I'm probably going to the hospital to check if I have cancer. Well, there's a statement I don't think I've read out before. I'm probably going to the hospital to check if I have cancer. That's a very strange statement. You're either going to the hospital because you think you might have it. Probably going doesn't make fucking sense. Not sure. might go to the hospital. I think I've got cancer, but I might go to the hospital. If you think you have cancer, my friend, get your ass to the hospital and get checked out. Most important thing, get the all clear. Get rid of those concerns. Put your family's mind at ease. Look after yourself. We want you to be healthy. So get yourself to that damn hospital if you're feeling that you're at risk. Health's the most important thing. We want you to be safe. Has Osimhen agreed terms with us? So there's reports in Italy that said that the reason he hasn't signed a new deal with Napoli is because he has agreed terms with Liverpool. Now, there's no talk of any agreement with Napoli. The president of Napoli was talking as well, and he said he's contracted to 2025. He also said, though, don't forget I sold Koulibaly at the last minute. So the links are there. How serious they are at this moment in time, I'm still trying to find out, is the honest answer. That's a big boy water bottle. It is. I drink these because I don't trust the tap water anymore where I live, so I buy 2 cases of Volvic a week. So try to it's always been important to me that I get my 2 litres of water in every day. Been that way for a long time, to be fair. I mean, I've so many bad habits in life. I eat terribly. I'm probably way too stressed at times, but I've always made sure to drink water. And you know what? I honestly put my decent skin for this age down to drinking lots of water right through my life. Always. Even if I'm having coffee, water. Drink. If I'm having a bottle of beer, water. Always have water on the go. How good is Andre? Mysterious Girl was pretty good. Mysterious Craig. Oh, the other Andre, not Peter. I was just thinking you were talking about him because we both have 6-packs and are, bodies like an Adonis. But the Andre from Fluminense, who, by the way, doesn't have any top 10 hits in the charts I'm aware of, is pretty good. He's pretty good. Thoughts on KSI Tommy Fury? The truth is, I haven't seen the fight. I said this yesterday. When I was away, I did follow the fight, but I was following it on The Independent on a live blog update, so I can't say I've seen it. But the live blog very much thought KSI had won the fight. But I haven't watched it back, so it would be unfair of me to give an opinion. 6-pack or 1-pack? We call that the keg, mate. The 1-pack is the keg, Lineup is bad. How is it bad? How on God's green earth can we look at that lineup and go, lineup's bad, lineup bad, meme no Reiki, lineup bad? How can we say that? Why? What's so bad about the lineup? If you don't like Darwin not being in there, I get it. But ultimately, you've got the obvious left back fill in. You've got Trent, you've got Canade and Verge. Nobody can tell me a midfield of McAllister, Szoboszlai and Gravenberch is bad. Then you've got Salah on the right, which is normal. Diaz on the left, which is normal. So Jota to the middle could really be the only problem, maybe? I don't get that at all. Like, some people are just bitching for the sake of it. That's just over the top, mate. First time I've seen you since you're on holiday. So good to have you back. How was Spain? It was exactly what I hoped for. The weather was good. Spent time with the family, did very little, just enjoyable, yeah. Always met up my cousins over there. My cousin owns a couple of houses over there, and we met up with him and his wife a couple of times, which was lovely as well, because we don't get to see them as often as we'd like. And yeah, it was just really nice to be spending time with the family every day, making sure that my 2 kids are assassins when it comes to banter. And I mean assassins. Right, here you go. Story time. Everybody sit round, gather round. It's Craig's story time. This one you like. So we were coming back. This is I swear on whatever you want, this happened. We were going through the airport in Dublin, right? And you know the way you get to passport control. You pick up or actually you don't pick up your bags yet. You get off the plane, you go through passport control. So we're getting to passport control. And my little son's always very independent. He wants his passport. He wants to do it himself. So Lucas went ahead of me. And Lucas got up to the passport control officer. And I stood back a little bit, just letting him do his thing. So Passport officer looks at his passport, hands it to him, and says to me then, "Is he with you?" I said, "No, I don't know who he is." And then my son, I swear to God, turned round to the passport officer and said, "Don't mind him, I'm just bringing that tub of excess fat to the butchers." That's what my son said to the passport officer in Dublin Airport when I tried to wind him up and say, "I don't know him." He said, "I'm bringing this tub of excess fat to the butchers." My son, ladies and gentlemen. And I swear to God, I've never been so proud. Never been so proud. And I'm not joking. Like, that happened. There's some passport officer in Dublin Airport could back this up for me. But that happened. And I've never been prouder. He's such a little hero of a lad. Daddy trying to banter him, and he's like, no, fat man. I got this. There's other stuff I can't tell you about between him and my daughter where let's just say they both slagged each other off, and it went from banter to nuclear very quickly. Did the passport officer laugh? He did. In fairness to him, he found the whole incident very funny. There was no blue plastic glove coming out, thankfully. No, he was sound about it. But that's what you get, you know. You get if your kids, and your job as a parent is to make sure that you do not send two assholes out into the world. You know, that's your job. I kept my daughter off the pole. She's 19, job done. My son's 11, and my job's just to make sure those two don't go out into the world as assholes. That's my job. And also, I suppose, a bit of love, care, food, and all that stuff. You couldn't write that any better. I mean, I know you think I'm lying, but I promise you, on anything you want, that happened. He's just, I don't know what it is. He's just so quick with the comebacks. I'm laughing so much at that story. That made my holiday, honestly, because I hate going through airports. I get really stressed going through airports because there's big crowds, and I just don't do well at airports. Like, I feel really anxious going through them. And I'm usually on edge going through an airport. But little dude just had me in stitches. Right, anywho, where are we at? Let's have a look at the 11s again. For those of you who are coming in a little bit late and haven't seen them, let me take you through both the starting 11s. For Everton, it's Pickford, Young, Tarkowski, Braithwaite, Mikolenko, Onana, Garner, Decore, Harrison, McNeil, and Calvert-Lewin. For Liverpool, it is Alisson in goal, Trent at right back, Costas at left back, Ibrahima Konate and Virgil van Dijk in the centre back positions. Alexis McAllister, we think, will be in the number 6. Then it's Ryan Gravenberch and Dominic Szoboszlai ahead of him. Up top, it is Lucho on the left, the great man Mohamed Salah on the right, and through the centre, the gaffer has gone for Diogo Jota. Was there another story I had there? I thought I had something else I wanted to say to you. Nope, mustn't have been important. I thought I had something else in my head I wanted to say there. No, can't think. Would you move to a country for a big salary? Fucking right, I would. Mate, I am in this to make my family's life better. So, whatever gives me a vehicle to make my family's life better, I will move anywhere for it if it's the right thing for my family. Kickoff's not until 10:30 in Australia. It's pretty good though, Brady, right? So that's 10:30 Saturday into Sunday? Is that right, Brady? It's 4 a.m. to watch the dismantling of Everton, said Alan Garcia. Is Cody injured? Is he not on the bench today? No, he's not on the bench today. He was back training, but obviously they must have felt like he didn't have enough sessions and didn't make the matchday squad today. But he is back training, so I would expect him to be back in contention very soon. Trent ain't in a car accident, stop spreading lies. Do you want me to point you to about 10 fucking articles that talk about the car crash, you little dope? Again, I know what I'm talking about, bitch. So, what interest would it be of me to sit here and make up a car crash, you little twat? Of course he was, and thankfully he's safe. But Don't talk about me because you don't know the facts, asshole. If you want to look into it, have a look. Trent collided with a BMW X5 in his Range Rover in Cheshire after a pylon fell and hit it. It's on Sky Sports. It's on every fucking newspaper. Get your head out of your ass and get your facts right before you come at me, you little twat. I know what I'm talking about. Is Trent captain? No, Van Dijk could be captain. Van Dijk is the captain. I mean, literally, open up Sky Sports. It's there. Go on, Google it. Multiple articles about it. What channel are you watching the game on? TNT Sport, which used to be BT Sport. Go on, Craig, you mad scone. I love that. I've never heard you mad scone before. I'm trying to make it and think of what a normal scone would be in this scenario. Jota disaster class, but he'll score a hat-trick. See, Paul, that could very well happen. Like you've said, Jota has this ability to be frustrating in games, but as you've rightly said, just pop up and score a couple of goals real quick and we're all going, how'd that happen? Thoughts on Osimhen's story? I'd love it. I hope it's true. I mean, if we lost Mo, and look, I have to say, my preference is always to give Mo a new deal. But on the basis that we lose Mo, to invest the money we get into Osimhen, I know it's not a like for like, but I also know I'd be very happy with it. But I can't say if it's true or if it's just newspaper stories coming from Italy to try and put pressure to him to sign a new deal at Napoli. I don't know, but I know it would make me very happy. Maybe we can get a poll. Ben, Connor, I don't know who's in the background doing this one, but can we get a poll on that? Would you want Osimhen as a Salah replacement? Now, I know he's not like for like, but again, can you ever have too many good forwards? Would you take Sané? No, I wouldn't, because of two things. If you're moving Salah on, you need somebody who's going to be able to play a good chunk of games, because Mo is bulletproof. So you want somebody who can replace those minutes. And Sané is too many injury concerns for my liking. And he's 28, I think, on his next birthday. So I love him as a player. He's really good. But no, not to replace Mo. Rodrigo, Musiala and Osimhen. I mean, give me two of those three. Any two, I don't care. And I will be over the moon, mate. Would you take Moussa Diaby? You want to see him a little bit longer at Villa, but he's certainly very, very good signing for Aston Villa. Virgil to score from a corner today. Well, he scored a penalty actually after Vel Weghorst, tried to score a penalty. He didn't manage it. Had to give it to Virgil then for the second penalty for the Netherlands, who stepped up against Greece and won the game. You're not getting any Real Madrid players. See, here's the thing, Mihailo. I don't think we are either. But let's say Real Madrid sign Mbappe, which is very likely, right? So you've signed Mbappe, you've got Endrick coming in, you've got Vinicius Jr., you've got Fede Valverde, you've got Jude Bellingham, you've got Rodrigo. Something has to give. You can't have all of them because you won't be able to keep them happy. So something has to give. And you also probably need to find a bit of money somewhere. So I would suggest that if Mbappe goes to Real Madrid, which we all expect, and when Endrick comes in, you're probably going to move somebody on. And the only conversation point we have is, if Real Madrid were willing to sell Rodrigo, we'd love to buy him. But I don't think it'll happen. But that's the scenario as I see it playing out, that you will have to sell someone. Greg. Who the fuck is Greg? Greg? I'm Craig. Do I believe in VAR? I believe in the technology. I just don't believe in the cabbages that are using it. I don't like David Koo today. He must be sitting there already going, I'm gonna shaft you. I'm gonna shaft you. You know he is. You know he's already sitting there going, Right, get me ready. Well, first challenge, red card, go to the monitor, red card, and then you'll see a picture of Rambo or something up on the monitor. First blood, Rambo here with the machine gun. And he'll be like, yeah, see, red card. That's going to happen. Or maybe it won't. But something like that might happen. Greg sells sausage rolls. Oh, I know. I've been a customer. A very happy customer. Not like a Greg sausage roll. I love Greg sausage rolls. Do you know what? Iceland, beside me, used to sell Greg sausage rolls. But Iceland here has closed down over the past month or two. And that's the big loss for me. Is that was my go-to. I bought Greg sausage rolls from there and cooked them in the oven at home. Oh, I'm going to miss them sausage rolls. Only player to actually take is Mbappe. Nobody else replaces him. Super Paul Mullen is the dream Salah replacement. I tell you what, he knows where the goal is, Mr. Mullen. And he's not afraid to put himself about either. I think it's probably too much of a jump in levels. But I do enjoy watching Paul Mullen playing. Not gonna vote, wouldn't mind Osimhen not as a replacement for Salah unless Darwin would be comfortable playing right wing. Well, again, we could have Doak on the right wing. We could have Szoboszlai on the right wing. We could have Trent on the right wing. There are options. I love pretty much anything pastry. Yeah, I'm with you, Craig Gatland. Pastry's always a winner with me. Pastry and apple, pastry and meat, pastry and pastry and pastry. Right, let's have a look at the poll anyway. We asked you, do you want Osimhen to replace Salah? So far, 62% say yes. 38% say no, with 530 votes. So we'll leave that open a little bit longer so you guys can have your say. Bacon cheese wrap. I vaguely remember my missus getting them. The bacon cheese puff pastry thing from Greg's. Greg's steak bake. Yeah, they're legendary. Greg's steak bakes. Jota is better off the bench. I think, look, the thinking must be that Diogo didn't travel much, obviously. I don't think he even played much with Portugal, if my memory's right. So, you know, he's probably the fittest of the central striking options we have available. Gakpo, obviously not in the Matchday squad, so it was coming down to a straight decision between him and Darwin, and the gaffer probably feels if we need Darwin, bring him off the bench. Voted no, but that's because I'm not a Liverpool fan and I don't want to have my team go against that. I mean, I respect the shithousery. LV, I'd have done the same. What's your score prediction for the Merseyside derby? I'm going 3-0, mate. 3-0 is... it might be optimistic, but that's what I'm going for. Look, if you haven't yet, please do hit the subscribe button. We'd love to see us get to 223,000 subscribers today, so if you can, please do hit that button. Also, don't forget, we are being brought to you today with thanks to our good friends at Manscaped. With Christmas coming up, you can get yourselves either the Beard Hedger Pro, which is a tremendous beard shaving machine. Obviously, I don't have enough facial hair to justify it, but it is top notch, and you will get 20 hair cutting lengths from one blade, meaning no more drawers full of extra add-ons. The trimmer has a titanium coated T-blade that is tough on hair but smooth on your face. Also, just because Manscaped have moved above the groin doesn't mean they've forgotten about your ball skills. You can still get the iconic Lawnmower 4.0, the best hygiene tool available. And best of all, you can get yourselves 20% off and free shipping using our code Anfield20 at checkout at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping. And you will very much be helping us as well. So if you are thinking of getting a Manscaped product for yourself, for your partner, and ladies, don't worry, they do work. My wife tells me because she nicked the first one I got. So yes, ladies, you can join on as well. It's not just manscaping, it's just scaping. So get yourself to manscaped.com, 20% off, free shipping with Anfield20. And your balls or your fangita or whatever you want to call it will thank you later. Alisson to score a last minute winner. I think once in a lifetime is enough for that one. Why do you think Darwin isn't starting, and should he be? It's the travel is the only thing I can think of. He had cramp as well in the last Brazil game, so I guess the gaffer is just playing safe, doesn't want them to miss more games, and that's all I can really think of, because I think at this point Darwin is is starting through the centre for us. He is the number 9. But today, obviously, with the travelling that we had over the international break, the gaffer must be just being cautious. Is it free shipping in the UK only? No, I don't believe so. I believe it's 20% off and free shipping wherever you're ordering from. Manscaped have sites in most countries now, so I mean, don't hold me to this 100%, but I believe it's free shipping wherever your balls might be. What do you think of the midfield today? Look, we still have to admit that Alexis isn't the number 6, and it's not really fair on him, but I'm not going to sit here and say Alexis McAllister, Dominic Szoboszlai and Ryan Gravenberch isn't a midfield that I can get behind. It very much is. I think Adeyemi would be a perfect Salah replacement. His pace is insane. Yeah, I mean, we missed out on Adeyemi when he was going from Salzburg to Dortmund. So I wouldn't mind revisiting that scenario either. Look, there are going to be options, but I think we just have to admit, when Mo goes, we ain't replacing Mo. We're just going to have to do the best we can because nobody is going to replace Mo. Liz said, free shipping in the USA and the ball deodorant doesn't taste bad. There you go. Honestly, never used it, Liz. Won't lie to you. But I'll take your word for it. Do we know how long Robbo is out for? 10 to 12 weeks seems to be the gist. Right, I'm about to add a little live on TikTok. I bet you all thought I'd forgot, right? We're going to go live on TikTok as well throughout the game. So, if you are watching us here, get on TikTok as well. You can get the chat going on there. I'm just about to hit the go live button, but before I do, little H2O. This is the best pre-match I've ever seen. You're on the best channel, dude. I don't know how many... I'm going to keep saying this. The only reason we're not the biggest channel in the world is because people don't know we exist. When people find out about our watch-alongs, our community, the fun we have, I worry for the rest because, let's be honest, I don't sit here going tweet, 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 or just listen to the sound of my own voice. We have fun together, and that's what we try to do. We make these as interactive an experience as we can. So right, let's go live. 3, 2, 1. We are live on TikTok now as well. It is an Anfield Agenda match day. Merseyside derby, the Reds taking on Everton. Welcome to everybody on TikTok. Obviously, you guys have been here with us on YouTube for 45 minutes now, so I hope that we're all well. Salim said, love you, Craig. Love you guys too. Thank you. Really, really excited and nervous because derbies are one of those, like, you can look at it on paper and think we're a better team than Everton. And we are a better team than Everton, but also it's a derby, and we know over the years that whether it's the Merseyside derby or whether we're playing United, which in my head's the derby, for me, you know, sometimes it goes against form and you got to get the job done. So fingers crossed, we leave this afternoon with the 3 points. We can look ahead to the Europa League game on Thursday and sit back and watch Chelsea Arsenal, sit back and watch City Brighton and the rest of the games this weekend and see who drops points. But we got to get our job done first. Craig, when you were young, did you play football? Yes, I played football until I was about 17 as a goalkeeper. Right, let's have a look at the poll that we asked. And TikTok, we'd love to know your thoughts on this as well. We asked, would you take Victor Osimhen to replace Salah? Now, we know he's not a like-for-like Salah replacement. But with all the talk in the media about Liverpool having agreed terms with Victor Osimhen, and that's the reason, apparently, according to an outlet in Italy, that he hasn't signed an extension with Napoli, we think it's worth asking the question, would you take Victor Osimhen if Liverpool indeed lost Mohamed Salah? Personally, I very much would. Look, you still have to sort out who plays where, but, I mean, Darwin and Osimhen? Yes, please. Full Jack Gill incoming, said Liz. And if you don't know what that means, a Jack Gill is 6-0. Shout out to Jack, by the way. Hope he's well. So yeah, we'll end that poll now because it's been going a good 15 minutes nearly and we've had over 1,000 votes. We said, would you replace Osimhen with Salah? 56% of you guys have said yes, you would, and 44% have said no. So pretty close. And again, I can understand any thought process on this. He'll go to Chelsea, said Gabby over on TikTok. Do you know what, Gabby? You could be right. But let me make a plea. If you're Victor Osimhen, Gabby, and you've got an opportunity to go to Liverpool or to go to Chelsea, you look at Chelsea and go, it's a little bit all over the place. The curse of the Chelsea number 9 is there as well. And I think it would be a better option for him to go to Liverpool. But Chelsea, as we know, can certainly splash the cash under Mr. Bowley. And he could very well go there, Gabby. You could be right, but I'm not ruling out Liverpool just yet. Salah is irreplaceable. It'll have to be a change of player, said James O'Mahony. I see Everton scoring first and then we win 3-1, said Jacob. And his career will go down the toilet if he goes to Chelsea. See, I think so as well, because it is weird, right? The whole Chelsea number 9 curse thing is very weird. Even the lads they brought in this year, like, they just drop like flies or just don't work. And they've got 2 strikers there. One of them's injured, fair enough, but they've got 2 strikers there. They've also got, your man that was out for ages, what's his name? I can't think of his feckin' Broha. They've also got Armando Broha back. So, what are they going to do? We need another one? Osimhen doesn't fit into our team. But neither would you say Darwin was until he does. So, are you telling me that a forward who runs as hard as Osimhen does, who is as good aerially, who's good at the physical stuff, who knows where the goal is, wouldn't fit in our team? I'd take a chance. Injured again on the international break with Albania, said Ushin. I mean, unlucky for him. Something about Broha, like he is, there is a good player in there. You can see in Broha, if he got that run without injuries, I think he's a good player. Do you support any other team? Barcelona would be the only other one I would say the word support, but it doesn't come anywhere near Liverpool. But that would be the only other one. Be Liverpool, Barcelona, and then just watch football. 11 minutes, can't wait to Papa Smurf. Yes, 11 minutes to go. 11 minutes. TikTok, don't forget to let us know your score predictions as well. What are you thinking? What will the score be? I'm going 3-0. Lots of chat thinking 3-1 as well, but we'd love to know your thoughts. Still haven't replaced Mane, never mind Salah, said Chris. Yeah, but we have though. Diaz replaced Mane. I mean, I really do wonder what some people are on about. We very much replaced Mane with the most Mane-like type player we could have brought in. And I don't get the comment. Of course we've replaced them. As well as we can replace them. If we got Osimhen, who would you play on the right? You see, you're assuming we stick to a 4-3-3. There's nothing, like, what about a 3-5-2 as an example? With Osimhen and Darwin up top. Or we could play Szoboszlai on the right, Doak on the right, Trent on the right, Elliott on the right. Diaz could swap to the right. There are options there. But look, it's all if, ands and buts at this moment in time because it's just a hypothetical. Are you doing a watch-along for the Chelsea game on Top of the League? Yes, we are on. We will be live on Top of the League from 5 o'clock for a watch-along of the Arsenal-Chelsea game. And hope you can join us for that. Did Jota get his red card reversed? No, he served his ban. So second yellow card was a 2-game ban for Diogo Jota. Or excuse me, a 1-game ban for Diogo Jota for 2 yellows. So he served that suspension for the Brighton game and he's back today. Callum Scanlon joined in 2021 in a deal with £1 million, highly rated young left-back. He was in the training camp in Germany and impressed Klopp in recent sessions. Interesting, thank you for that, Mark. Can't see Diaz getting Sadio's goal output, more of a left wing than a left forward. My head's about to explode. Okay, left wing, left forward. I mean, whatever he plays in the left, dude. He's an attacker. What are you watching it on? TNT Sport, mate. TNT Sport. So I will give you guys a sync and all that if you want to sync up your streams or your TV with the clock here on Anfield Agenda. We'll get that ready. So let's have a look at the teams again. I feel like it's been a little while since we had a look at the starting 11. So let's take a look at Everton first and see what Sean Dyche has gone for. It's Pickford in goal. Then it's Young, Tarkowski, Braithwaite and Mikalenko. Midfield, Onana, Garner, Decore, Harrison. And then it's McNeil, Calvert-Lewin. For Liverpool, Alisson in goal, Trent at right back, Costas at left back, Ibrahima Konate and Virgil van Dijk are your centre backs. Alexis McAllister we believe will be in the number 6. Then it's Ryan Gravenberch and Dominic Szoboszlai in the attacking midfield positions. The great man Mohamed Salah on the right, Lucho Diaz on the left, and Jurgen has chosen Diogo Jota to start the game through the centre, obviously thinking Darwin will be an option from the bench. Your Liverpool bench today is as follows. Caoimhín Kelleher returns, then it is Joe Gomez, Endo, Nunez, Harvey Elliott, Joel Matip, Scanlon, McConnell and Jarrell Kwanzaa. That is your Liverpool bench. Just a reminder that David Coote is on VAR. I repeat, David Coote is on VAR, so expect shenanigans. Brian, LFC USA has just gifted 20 Anfield Agenda memberships. 20. That's amazing. Don't forget, you guys tomorrow are going to get a tactical breakdown, or again, my day after analysis that is for members only. That video will be out tomorrow as well. And don't forget, if you want to become an Anfield Agenda Ultra member, which is the higher tier of the 2 memberships, you will also get access to the Anfield Agenda Discord group. All members get the Anfield Agenda emojis. All members get access to members only polls and stuff like that as well on the channel. So thank you to everyone that does support us in that way. Thank you to Brian for gifting 20 memberships there. Absolute legend. Smoothie Whip, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, my man. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you being with us. Make me an Ultra member. Nobody ever gifts the Ultra members, which I understand, to be fair, because they're twice the price of the other ones. But it's amazing. I love that we can now have memberships gifted. I loved it when we were on Twitch. It was one of my favourite aspects of Twitch. And now that it's on YouTube as well, I think it's class that people are able to just help other people out as well. It's amazing. I don't know what that means, right? Craig, you'll know better than me. Can Premier League fixtures be moved around? Yes, but the general rule of thumb, Mason, is that the TV companies, when choosing to change the fixtures, 4 weeks is usually the minimum wanted, or the minimum that fans are expected to be able to give given notice of. So whatever fixture you're looking at, if it's not already nailed in, let's say as a midweek fixture or something, I'd be cautious up until about 4 weeks. Right, TikTok, how are we? We're getting close to kickoff now. We have 5 minutes to go. Teams are in the tunnel, walking out onto the hallowed turf of Anfield. Cyber Rust gifting 5 Anfield Agenda memberships as well. Thank you for that. Don't forget TikTok. If you are enjoying, hit that follow button. We'll have lots of great TikTok content coming up. I'll be doing match reactions in a minute. I'll be doing previews in a minute and stuff like that as well. So let us know your thoughts on any content you'd like to see us make. Now, don't be dirty. How much money would it take for me to do a broccoli mukbang? There's no amount. There's none, mate. Because all it would turn into is Craig eats broccoli, Craig vomits. So unless you want to see me vomit, you sadistic people. Nice to see members gifting. Thank you, David. Yes, it's lovely. It's a beautiful thing because it benefits everyone. Benefits us, obviously. Benefits the new member. It's class. So my chief moderator has, and this is why I'm an idiot, by the way. See, this is why I need people like Mark in my life. Said Ultra memberships can't be gifted, just the lower tier. See, I didn't even know that. So thank you for that, Mark. That's why Mark's the chief moderator, and I'm the moron. VAR madness incoming. Love you, Craig, said Ronnie. Thank you, bud. Appreciate your support. Now, my friends, if you haven't yet hit that subscribe button, please do. And before we get underway, just a word from our sponsors, TikTok. You like this one? So Manscaped is known for their elite ball skills, but with the beard hedger, they are helping people notice your pretty face too. Manscaped is now focusing on their off-the-ball skills with the Beard Hedger Pro Kit. The Beard Hedger face trimmer is a waterproof cordless trimmer which has 20 hair cutting lengths, meaning no more drawers full of messy add-ons. You've just got one blade. It's never been easier to find your signature beard look. The trimmer has a titanium coated T-blade that is tough on hair but smooth on your face. And don't worry, just because Manscaped has moved above the groin, it doesn't mean that they've lost track of the ball. They still have the Lawnmower 4.0, the best hygiene tool to help you keep the grass on the pitch playable. Unlike me, the trimmer's battery lasts an entire 90 minutes and you can shave your nether regions for the entire length of the football match if you wanted. Right now you can get yourself 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com using our discount code Anfield20 or scanning the QR code on the screen. Once again, 20% off and free shipping with our discount code Anfield20. And thank you to Manscaped for sponsoring us and for being awesome. See what I mean? TikTok, slick as fuck. Do you know what I mean? Slick as fuck. Can I have a shout out? My name is... Really? Do you not think that I've seen... Do you not think I've seen the IT crowd? Do you not think I know what Peter File is? If you want to admit you're a pedo, mate, that's on you, but I don't want to help you. That's a decision you should make on your own to admit to the people. So I'll let you make that announcement yourself, my friend. Don't just tell us, Craig. Show us what Manscaped is capable of. I don't think there's enough zoom on the camera to show you. Is Newlawn ready? Newlawn's born ready. Sunshine, moonlight. Newlawn's always ready. He's been waiting around for the entire holiday. Right, my friends, we are getting close to kickoff, so make sure you've got the clock ready to go. Today's referee, by the way, is Craig Holden. Just a heads up on that one. Who's getting sent off today? I don't know, but David Coote's... I've said this earlier on. David Coote, my head, will be already sitting there with a freeze frame of Rambo First Blood ready to go for the ref if he goes over to look at the monitor. So he'll go over and say, I suggest you look at this Liverpool challenge, and then he'll have Rambo there with a machine gun going on a killing spree, and then go, oh, sorry, it was silly me. Moment silence, by the way, before we get underway. Craig Holden, the referee, is here. Craig Holden and David Coote on VAR. So expect the shenanigans. Sunburn? No, actually no. I'm not sunburned. Just gloriously crispy. Still looks crap, doesn't it? That the Annie Road end doesn't have fans in it yet, but fingers crossed. Right. Everybody ready? TikTok, don't forget, get your predictions in. Lads, don't forget as well, great to see you guys with us. If you haven't given us a follow on TikTok, please do. And don't forget to check out our brand new second channel, Top of the League. We're going to have a big announcement on Top of the League over the next few weeks as well, so keep your eyes peeled. Right, Everton will be kicking off, playing from left to right. Liverpool going to be attacking the Annie Road end, as we like to do in the first half. Sit back, relax, and I will try and take you guys through the 90 minutes. Don't forget, we'll have a post-match show, player ratings video, and everything else coming up as well. Right, we're underway, my friends. We are underway. Don't forget, if you need me to sync, I will do so momentarily. Just get it to a minute or so, and then we'll do a sync. So, Trent lets that ball roll out. It's a Liverpool goal kick. Everton went long from kickoff, and it goes behind. Alisson has it for a goal kick. Thoughts on Big Ibu? I love him. Love him. Right, Alisson goes short with a goal kick to Ibu. He plays it out to McAllister. Everton come on to press. McAllister plays it out right side, but it's intercepted, and Everton have it. Not a great start here. Cross in from Everton, Calvert-Lewin header, but it's straight into the arms of Alisson. So, first time, play out from the back, give the ball away, Everton nearly score. Not the start fills us full of confidence, but hopefully we settle. Liverpool move the ball out right hand side to Mohamed Salah. Salah tries to go around the outside. Everton defender comes across, puts it out for Liverpool throw-in. Right, we will sync now at 1 minute and 1 second, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so that was not a great start from Liverpool trying to play out from the back, but thankfully it was straight at Alisson and now we're in possession. Costas takes a heavy touch, has to go all the way back to Alisson. Come on, boys. Verge across to Ibu. Szoboszlai back to Ibu. He takes a couple of touches, trying to draw an Everton player onto him. Trent. It's back to Alisson. Again, Alisson trying to draw on a player. Here comes Calvert-Lewin. Alisson plays the ball to Trent centrally. Trent gets his head up now, clips the ball into the left channel, looking for Lucho to get in behind. Out comes Jordan Pickford, little T-Rex arm running him, and plays the ball long. Costas has it. McAllister. Is it too early to start singing the Christmas songs yet for the old Evertonians? Ibu. Szoboszlai. Trent. Ibu. Back to Trent now. Trent, bright line, right hand side. Good tackle from Decore on him. Dispossesses Trent. He probably took too much out of that, to be fair. Everton trying to attack with McNeil now, but Szoboszlai comes across and ushers the ball out. That'll be a Liverpool throw in on the far side. The game has started. I know, you might notice I know, because the fucking clock is running. I don't know how far behind you are, mate, but we're already almost 3 minutes into this one. Diaz. Szoboszlai. Salah. Oh, unlucky. Plays it across. Jota can't make the connection. Then there's a foul from... Actually, the offside flag was up. Craig, you look like you've lost weight. You're the second person in 2 days to say that to me. I don't know. I mean, I won't say I haven't been trying a little bit, but I don't know, because I don't weigh myself, so I honestly don't know the answer to that one, but thank you. I'll always take a little bit of maybe you've lost a bit of weight, never any harm. I think it's because you guys always see me in really baggy hoodies, right? Because I like comfort. I don't know if it's an autism thing or whatever, but I like loose, comfortable clothing. So, I don't know, maybe when you see me in a polo shirt, it's not as baggy or something. Right, throw in on the left with Costas. Back with Verge. Across to Ibu. McAllister. Back to Ibu. If you are new to the channel, my friends, we'd love you to hit that subscribe button. Really would mean a lot to us to try and make that number tick across to 223,000. Diaz now. Down the line to Costas. Back to Lucho. You can see what he was trying to do. He was trying to nudge the ball forward to Ryan Gravenberch, but a little bit too much on it, and it goes behind for an Everton goal kick. FA trying to bring in pseudo offside system used to Qatar World Cup. So the problem with that, Patrick, from the Premier League's perspective, is the ball that they use, the Nike ball. The ball hadn't been tested rigorously enough to be passed for the semi-automated VR offside. That was written, I think there was an article on that about a month ago. So that's one of the reasons it wasn't brought in. Craig's the best streamer on YouTube for sure. I'm not. There's some really, really, really top-notch streamers, but you know what? We've carved out our own little niche, and we're very grateful for it. But look, much love to everyone that makes content. I know how hard it is, so whatever stage of your development you're at, be you a YouTuber with 1 million, be you a YouTuber with 100, enjoy it, and much love to everyone. Van Dijk, especially you TikTokers as well. Don't think we've forgotten about you. Some of you guys doing amazing work on TikTok. Keep it up. The more great Liverpool content, the more great football content we have, the more entertained we're all going to be. Right, McAllister. Into the left channel to Costas. Costas whips in a cross. Gets a cross, bounces off Jota's chest. Pickford comes out. T-Rex arms are flailing. Gets a little punch on it. It's back with Trent now. Trent tries the ball over the top in behind the Salah. There's too much on it and it goes through to Jordan Pickford. Oh, Everton now on the break. Liverpool closed down with Canade. Szoboszlai to Jota. Jota out right hand side to Trent. Trent whips an early ball out left side looking for Lucho. I mean, it's asking a lot of him. It's overhit. And it just about goes out and it'll be an Everton goal kick again. Origi homecoming next week. Forest coming to Anfield. Yeah, it'll be great to see Divock again. Hopefully he doesn't do any damage against us. But yes, always great to see the big man. Hardly ever see Darwin start. Well, I don't believe he started ever after an international break, if my memory's right. So I wasn't really expecting to see him starting today. That's why I went with Jota in my preview. And as Ben says to me here as well, Endo never gets a look in. He doesn't. And I don't like seeing McAllister shoehorned into the 6. I love McAllister, one of my favourite players, but I'd love to see him in a more advanced position. So Everton try a ball up the line there, which they miscontrol through Harrison, and it goes out for a Liverpool throw-in. There's Annie Roden, it's looking really cool. I can't wait for it to be finished because it really does look really, really impressive. So can't wait to get another. Actually, I say another 7,000, but I think at the moment the attendance is down 11,000 because there's no section of the Annie Road upper open. So I think we're losing about 11,000. Salah now right hand side tries a ball forward to Lucho, a little bit overhit, and it goes through to Pickford. Young now for Everton. Goes up the line, looking to drop it into the space vacated by Costas. Gravenberch back there now. He plays a nice ball infield to Alexis McAllister. McAllister to to Szoboszlai. Now Verge. Verge punts the ball forward looking for Diaz. I mean, fuck you. How is that a free kick? Get up, Tarkowski, you little gimp. Diaz got up there, back of the head header. Trent did the 10, said Whitehammer. Thank you for your super chat, mate. Appreciate you. Any red cards today? Not yet, Cynthia, not yet. It's early though, don't worry. David Coote will be working on it. TikTok, what have we got? Nearly 500 people watching us on TikTok as well. Do hit that follow button, my friends. I hope you're all having a lovely weekend. When was Trent in the crash? I think it was yesterday. I'm almost certain it was yesterday morning about 10:40, something like that. Pickford goes diagonal with his free kick. Szoboszlai gets there first, gets the second ball as well, but nice. Salah lets that run across his body. Ball clipped infield now. Diaz gets there. Gravenberch. Lovely ball in the left channel to Jota. Jota! Shot. It's deflected and it goes behind for Liverpool corner. Tickle My Teabag is gifted an Anfield Agenda membership. Thank you, my friend. Flawless Football said, how's the game going? It's good. It's good. Ben just said to me, your new stand looks awesome and I bet it doesn't leak. It doesn't, Ben. You're right. All good, Flawless Football, my man. Hopefully, we just want the points today. But yeah, so far so good. Right, corner to Liverpool. Costas to take it. Ball in. Bounces off an Everton player and then it's hooked away by Calvert-Lewin. Ibu to Trent. Trent goes diagonal again. That's a lovely ball out to Costas. Costas plays it off Young. And then Young tries to cheat the referee by trying to cod him out of a throw in, but it's a Liverpool ball left side. Szoboszlai to Trent. Out to Mo. It's under hit though. Allows Mikalenko to get there first. Trent comes across, covers well and puts it out for an Everton throw-in on the far side. 10 minutes, 50 seconds gone on my clock at Anfield. It's still Liverpool 0, Everton 0 in the Merseyside derby. Oh, ball under hit back from Ebu. Trent comes back though, defends it well and puts it behind for an Everton corner. Again, can't be that sloppy at the back. Yeah, it was just completely under hit from Canada, and Verge steps across and puts it behind. So it'll be an Everton corner here. You know this is all they've been dreaming about all week. Set pieces, corners, throw-ins, free kicks. Cross in, and Ebu heads it away. Ball breaks edge of the box. Gravenberch, lovely ball from him into Szoboszlai in the left channel. Liverpool have a chance to break. Go on, boys. Go on. Szoboszlai. To Lucho. Oh, saved and goes behind. Probably should have scored there. It was a nice... I think the ball was probably better to Salah, if I'm being honest with you. But again, it was slipped in from Szoboszlai to Diaz on the left. Diaz shot is deflected, and it goes behind for Liverpool corner. It's a good challenge from Young, to be fair. Gets a deflection on it, which loops it up over Pickford and away for a corner, but good counter-attack there from Liverpool. And probably should have found the back of the net. Right, Trent now to take the corner, right-hand side. Crossed in. Headed away by Onana. Drops to Gravenberch. Nothing ahead of him, so he goes back to Costas. Nothing on for him, and we're all the way back with Alisson. Oh, nothing frustrates me more than going from a corner back to our keeper. And Everton headed back to Pickford. Let me see, are we close? I can't check actually. Again, if you are with us for the first time, my friends, please do hit that subscribe button. If you're on TikTok, we'd love you to hit the follow button as well. Karen Lancashire, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, my friend. Thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate your support. Everton go long with a diagonal ball up front. Calvert-Lewin heads it down. Verge gets there. Good defending that from Verge and Canade. Now it's with Szoboszlai. Man on, dude. Back to Costas. Costas looks up the line, but it's intercepted by Young. Decore now out to McNeil. Or excuse me, Harrison. Right hand side for Everton. Harrison falls to the ground and Liverpool get a throw in. Good to have you back, said King Kenny. Thank you, mate. I missed you guys when I was on holidays. I really did. Like, I'm great on holidays for about 4 days. And then I start to get antsy and want to get back to work. Verge heads the ball down to Costas. Costas plays a long ball forward. It goes out though. It'll be an Everton throw-in. Craig, my partner says she loves your shows. So what I'm saying now, Karen, is I'm the working girls totty. That's what I'm calling myself now. I'll take that. Thank you, Karen. I hope you and your partner enjoy the shows, and it's a pleasure to have you with us. Right. Free kick against Decore. Pawson said he was fouling. Liverpool ball. Just about to hit 15 minutes on the clock. And again, don't forget, we will be on Top of the League, our brand new second channel, where we're going to be covering football right across the Premier League and Europe as well. We'll be doing a watch-along later on of the Chelsea-Arsenal game. Hope you can join us for that. You'll see a link for Top of the League in the description of this channel. 1 sec, I'm just going to check on something else. Gravenberch, lovely ball forward that. Costas shits the bed and fouls. Do you think we will sign Osimhen? Truthfully, I don't know. The reports coming out of Italy said that we're the reason. Oh, great defending, Ibu. Ball crossed in by Everton into the danger area, right into the 6-yard box. Ibu gets there and heads it behind. Good defending. It'll be an Everton corner. So reports in Italy suggest that Liverpool are the reason that Victor Osimhen hasn't signed a new contract at Napoli. That came from a Napoli fan channel, or fan account anyway. And then there was De Laurentiis, the Napoli president, spoke about the fact that if he has to sell Osimhen, he has to sell him, and that his contract is till 2025, so he might leave it till the last minute. So look, let's wait and see. Cross in from McNeil. Big Ali comes, flaps at it a little bit, and Verge finishes the clearance. It's played back in by Everton. I think Everton have been watching the rugby a little bit here with some of these Gary Owens they've been putting up. Diaz now slips the ball in. Oh, how have we not gotten on the end of that, gentlemen? Good defending by Everton, but we had 3 lads forward there. Look, it feels like a goal is coming to me. Trent, ball up the line looking for Mo. Everton defender gets there first. Onana now to Decore. Back to Ashley Young. To Harrison, right hand side. Now it's Onana, middle of the park. Back to Braithwaite. Again, Onana. Harrison now. 3 Liverpool players around him, and we dispossess him. Diaz, free kick Liverpool. Goes to ground, referee says Young fouled him, free kick. Klopp giving Costas a little hug there. Nothing wrong with an in-match hug. Nothing wrong with it. So, weirdly, I've seen a few people that I really rate making content jump on to OnlyFans. And I mean that from a male perspective. Weird. I didn't think many lads jumped onto OnlyFans for... Look, I know a few people over the years have done it, but surprised to see a few people jump across to OnlyFans. Right. Throw into Everton on the far side, deep inside their own half. You won't see it, Craig OnlyFans. It isn't, and it's not happening. Trent. Back to Verge. Costas. Ibu. Back to Virgil van Dijk. Costas. Back inside. Alexis McAllister. Lovely ball out right hand side from Alexis to Mo. Mo tries to take on Mikalenko and he's dispossessed, and the Everton player comes away with it. Harrison. So, I mean, to be fair, Costas did take Harrison out there. You're probably lucky not to go in the book there, Costas. I don't think he would have any complaints if he was getting a booking at this point. There's probably 4 fouls I can think of from Costas already inside the opening 20. Can you rank left wingers of Mane, Lucho and Kewell? I mean, you've just done it for me. The order you have it in there. McNeil now over this free kick for Everton. Ball played in deep. Out comes Alisson. He caught that ball like a Dublin midfielder. That was delicious. Great goalkeeping. Lucho now. Again, the final ball lets us down in attack. We've won it back though. Gravenberch. McAllister. Nothing makes my heart sing more than a keeper coming out like that, like Alisson did, and just claiming it, just taking control of his penalty area. It's so good to see. Szoboszlai. Again, he tries to slip a ball down the line. Everton get there and hook it away. Gravenberch. Jota. Go on, Diogo. Oh, ref. Free kick, edge of the box. Trent country. Trent and Szoboszlai country this, gents. It is 20 yards out, slightly left of centre. It's look at the big head in Tarkowski, big when he was challenging him there, nearly bit his tongue off. Right, this is flavour country right here, ladies and gentlemen. 20 yards. I mean, you might wanted a few more yards back to try and get it up down, but the boys are just talking about it now. There's a committee meeting here. Szoboszlai, Mohamed Salah and Trent. All I'm saying is, I'd stick this top bins, but, you know, these are mere humans we're talking about watching today. Right. Pickford sets his wall. Szoboszlai, Trent and Salah standing over it, still having a little chat. Hearing noises on TikTok that I've never heard before. Right, come on, boys. Still, referee blows the whistle now. The lads are still talking. What are you lads? I don't know why we were talking for so long, but anyway, here we go. Ref blows the whistle. Salah hits it to Trent. Trent straight into the fucking wall. Why that does my bicky from free kicks. Why give the wall a chance to close you down? Why give them a chance to run and close you down? You're 20 yards out. Play it round the fucking wall. Does my head in. Like, you're giving them 5 yards immediately to chase you down. Diaz. Ball infield to Szoboszlai. Diagonal out, looking for Trent. Takes a nick off an Everton player. Goes behind for a Liverpool corner. Come on, boys. Come on. Oh, we've taken it quickly. I've heard that before. Cross in, and it's headed away by Braithwaite. Everton finished the hoofball clearance upfield. Alisson comes out. Plays it across to Virgil van Dijk. Verge to Costas. Back to Verge. 24 minutes on the clock at Anfield. Still Liverpool 0, Everton 0. Certainly feel like we've controlled this game so far, but the only stat that matters is the scoreboard. Gravenberch now. To Jota. Costas. Back to Alexis. Ibu. Verge. Everybody inside the Everton half except Alisson. Costas now. Nothing on for him. Goes back to Verge. Verge across to Ibu. Come on, boys. I mean, we're just knocking it around again, and there's no sign of penetration here yet. McAllister into the right channel to Salah. Tackle comes on him, and it goes out for Liverpool throw-in. Szoboszlai. Come on, boys. Alexis. Ibu. Good challenge on McAllister, who's dispossessed. Everton try, I say try a shot from distance. That's insulting to the word shot. But it goes behind for Liverpool goal kick. And it was McAllister who was dispossessed because of a heavy touch. So he needs to be more careful. Lucho, can you make your predicted top 6 for this season? Remind me at half time, mate. Remind me at half time and I'll happily have a go with it. Salah, wide right. Strike, just over. Tries to pick out the top corner, Mo. A couple of yards wide, but again, it feels like something's coming. Klopp looks happy anyway, but so far, nearly 26 and a half minutes in, it's still Liverpool 0, Everton 0, the Merseyside derby. Do you think Spurs will fall off soon? Well, look, this is a good question to put to our friends on TikTok as well. Lads, what are we saying? Lads and lassies, will Spurs fall off soon? For me, I think they're 1 or 2 injuries away from, the momentum stopping. If they get an injury to Maddison or Son for a protracted length of time, I think they're gone. So 200 away, I'm told, from 223,000. So we'd love you to hit that subscribe button. We want to try and get to 250,000 subscribers before the end of the calendar year. It's a big ask, but we might be able to do it. So if you can, please do hit that subscribe button. We'd love to make those numbers turn over. And yeah, appreciate your support. Gravenberg. Inside to Jota, it's misplaced. Everton have it now with Harrison. Decore tries to play to Calvert-Lewin, overhits it, goes behind him, and it's a throw into the Reds. Do you want to hear a weird story, right? My wife and my daughter went to a comedy show last night. I was supposed to go, but I needed to work, so I stayed at home. And my daughter took my ticket. So they went to see Tom Allen at the what do they call it? The 3 Olympia, they call it these days. So my wife goes in, and my daughter sits down, and they're watching the warm-up act, and then all of a sudden my wife gets a little tug on her ponytail, and she's like, "Who the hell's grabbed my ponytail?" So she looks to see if it's my daughter. It's not. So she gets another grab at her ponytail. She turns around, again, madness, but her brother and his girlfriend were sitting right behind them. They didn't know that each other was going, and they ended up sitting right behind. So my wife's brother and his girlfriend and her mother were sitting directly behind. What's the odds of that? What is a calendar year? January the 1st to December the 31st would be a calendar year, my friend. I shared a picture as well in our Discord of my wife's brother, big Luke Kelly looking head in him. Canada now. Soboslai. Again, McAllister. He's, lads, that's 3 times now McAllister's given the ball away. Would you take Garnacho over Ben Doak? I mean, I feel like we discussed this last night. No, I wouldn't, but as I said last night, mate, Garnacho's a really, really good footballer, and so is Ben Doak. And you're not displeased if you have either of those 2 lads in your team, or in your squad. So I wouldn't swap them because I love Ben Doak, but as I said, we have Doak. I love him. United have Garnacho. I'm sure United fans love him. So all good. Ashley Young now. I mean, Ashley Young is James Milner-esque, isn't he? Ashley Young has had a very, very solid career and still doing it now. I don't know, 64, 65, I don't know how old he is. But still out there playing, and must be testament to the man's fitness. Do, 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 do. McAllister. I mean, I don't know who the fuck was playing that to, but it nearly goes out for a corner. Verge comes back, gives it to Ali. Lovely little ball from Alisson into Trent. Out to Costas now. Oh, love that from Gravenberch. That's bravery from Gravenberch. He knew when he took that touch across that he was getting clattered by Tarkowski, but he did it anyway because that's what he does. Well done. Look, he knew he was getting clattered when he played that ball around. Well done, Gravenberch. And, Tarkowski goes in the book. So Tarkowski picks up a yellow card as well. And again, well done, Ryan Gravenberch. Who do you think Liverpool sign in January? Andre, if we sign anyone. I'd love a centre-back, but it was a suicide pass nearly, right? It wasn't great, but Gravenberch made the best of it. And got Tarkowski a booking. Again, though, we give away possession. This time it was Szoboszlai. Calvert-Lewin now. Oh, love that from Costas. Love that. Costas calmly steps in, wins the ball back. Jota now, out to Salah. And it was a little bit behind him. Everton player gets back, puts it out. It'll be a Liverpool throw in right-hand side. Oh, an Everton player down. Who is it? I think it's Mikalenko. Just sitting here and realising that if I'd won your live show competition, I could have been at this match today. Crazy. Oh yeah, I forgot that the winners of the quiz of the live show are at this game. Actually, shout out to Oosh, by the way. Don't forget, check out oosh.com. I know we're being sponsored by Manscaped today, but as we've been reminded, the two winners from our live show in Dublin are at this game with thanks to our friends at Oosh. And of course, we will get you guys pictures of them enjoying the Matchday experience with, again, thanks to our friends at Oosh. Jota now. He's popping up all over the place, Jota. Left, right, centrally. Salah tries to play the ball, but it's intercepted. McAllister with a strike. Oh! I'll tell you what, he got behind that. It was spilled by Pickford, and eventually he reclaims it, but that was a nice strike from McAllister from about 30 yards out. Jordan Pickford had to use the full 8 inches of his arms there to grasp that one. The core 8. Dispossessed. Liverpool in possession. Gravenberch now left side. Back into Dom. Craig, how do you look so good? It's a regime, mate. I mean, it's very difficult to eat so much crap. So, I work as a hard regiment every night. Sourdough baps, pork rib sandwiches, chicken tenders, peanut butter brownies. I mean, I work hard to stay in this supreme condition. Right, we are less than 100 away from 223k, so please do hit that subscribe button. Liverpool doing their best here defensively to keep giving the ball to Everton. Messi or Ronaldo? I'm not answering that anymore, because every time I answer that, the Ronaldo fans cry and start accusing me of everything. So I'm not answering that anymore. Oh, if Jota was a big boy, he'd have been able to head that in. Ball bounced up about 10 yards out, but it was over Jota's head. Trent now, man on. Ref plays an advantage. Liverpool still in possession. Gravenberch. Costas. Diogo. Again, Everton there. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Trent keeps possession. It's Messi, Craig, isn't it? Of course it's Messi. Of course it is. That's what she said. Right, Diaz. Broccoli's okay, cauliflower's the devil. How dare you? How dare you? Broccoli is the most arrogant vegetable known to man. Sitting there on your plate looking all watery and horrible. Going, oh, eat me, look at me. I'm broccoli. Look at me, all the florets. Oh, look at me. I'm a vegetable. Put me in a stir fry. Fuck you, broccoli. McAllister. Gravenberg. Diaz. Hey, referee! Referee! Shenanigans ref. Come on. Get the bleeding card out. Get the bleeding card out. That's an assault, ref. That's an assault. Ashley Young comes in and he's off. He's off. Adios. So long. Farewell. Arrivederci. TTFN. Bye-bye. Tubby Waddle. Ashley Young receives a second yellow card and he has been given his marching orders. They can play their song now. They can play Z-Cars as he marches off the pitch. Blue and white shite, blue and white shite. Hello, 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 hello. Blue and white shite, blue and white shite. Hello, hello. Adios, so long, TTFN. Bye-bye. Did you see the tackle? Like, honestly, it's the most stupid tackle you've ever seen. Lucho skins him on the outside, and I don't know if his Zimmer frame fell or something, and Young just collided into him, but he's off, and it's a free kick to Liverpool, wide left, and Everton are down to 10 men. So this is what it feels like when your team doesn't get a red, but the other one does. What are we saying, TikTok? Stupidity. Soboslai, ball in, plays it to the edge of the box to Trent. Trent, oh, lovely little touch around the outside. Trent tries to play it through and goes behind for Mikalenko for an Everton corner. So, just to confirm, Everton down to 10. Liverpool with the momentum. 7 minutes to go in the first half. And Trent to take the corner on the far side. Verge heads it down. Oh, takes a deflection, goes behind for another corner. Game's gone soft. Are you smoking the crack? Did you see the challenge? That's the most yellowy. Like, if you were to do a case study of a yellow card, you wouldn't find a better candidate than Young's yellow card. It was a stupid challenge. Nothing to do with the game's going soft. It's to do with Everton are going goddamn losing their minds. Corner in from Costas. Headed away by Everton. Drops to Trent. Ooh! Ooh! Trent with a vicious volley just over Pickford's crossbar. And again, Liverpool still knocking on the door, but yet to find the breakthrough. Ooh! I mean, the Techers was top notch there from Trent, but just rising all the time over the bar. So, my friends, we are very, very close to 223,000 subscribers. So please do hit that subscribe button. And on TikTok as well. Don't forget to hit the follow button, my friends. Or jump across to YouTube and join us over here. We hope you're having a good Saturday. Lots of sport to look forward to today. We've got the rugby. We've got the Arsenal-Chelsea game later on, which we're doing on top of the league. So I hope you can join us for that. Right, throw into Everton right-hand side. Gravenberch steps in to win that ball back. Well done, Ryan. Then he gives the ball back to Everton. Decore tries to slip it forward to McNeil. He has a strike. Ooh. Takes a deflection and goes behind for an Everton corner. Had Alisson scrambling. It will be an Everton corner. Do I enjoy cricket? I do not, no. Soccer or football? Nobody calls it soccer. What's the English FA? The Football Association. What's the Irish one? The Football Association of Ireland. It is not soccer. It is football. Right, Liverpool defend that corner. Bring it away with Costas now. Costas on the attack. Ball's played behind Liverpool's attackers, and Everton have it now left side. Well blocked by Alexis McAllister. Well done, Alexis. Steps in and wins it back. Good man. Szoboszlai, strike is blocked. Oh, unlucky. Ball played by Trent square across the 6-yard box. Nobody able to slide in and get on the end of it. And Everton survive another Liverpool attack. Saw your YouTube short. You hate Ronaldo because you made up an image of him in your mind. Again, why are Ronaldo fanboys so butthurt? I mean, what does it matter that a bald, fat Irish idiot doesn't like Ronaldo? Get over it. Do I like men that go around slapping phones out of children's hands? No. Did I make that up in my mind? No. Do I like men who are petulant little bitches who run to Piers Morgan when they can't take that their career is on the downward slide and they want to blame everyone else? No. Do I like men that had the incident with Catherine Mayorga? No. So I don't like Ronaldo, but I don't understand why you give a fuck. Ronaldo's not sitting over there in Saudi crying about old Craig there in Ireland who doesn't like him. I very much assure you, when he wipes his tears away with multiple £100 notes, he's not thinking of me in the slightest. Strike from Costas. Headed down. Jota tries to keep it in. Plays it off an Everton player for Liverpool corner. Really weird behaviour, like. I like you, but you don't like Ronaldo. Here's a little secret, just between us. Ronaldo doesn't give a fuck about you either. Opinion on Virgil's performance so far this season? Not good enough, in all honesty, Harry, mate. Not good enough. I want better from him. Right, corner to Liverpool. Costas over it. Ball in from Costas. Again, Everton somehow survive it. Szoboszlai. Costas plays it in. Another one headed away by Everton. It'll be another Liverpool corner. Dyche is the only capable manager to not lose now. Excuse me? Did you not see Liverpool's performances this season? When we've been hacked down to 10 and 9. Trent, strike. Again, it's blocked. This game's begging for Darwin to come off the bench and just a bitch slap that Everton defence. We are in the final minute of normal time at the end of the first half. Szoboszlai getting a bit frustrated now, having a pot shot from distance. It looks like we'll be headed towards half time here, still scoreless, but Liverpool very much in the ascendancy. Yeah, but is the away team at Anfield? Look, it's going to be defence versus attack for the rest of this game, and Everton obviously trying to get a set piece or something, which is, when you're down to 10, that's what you do, like, but the onus is on us to force the issue. Costas to Gravenberch. It was a good battle with him and Onana. Onana came out on top that time. 2 minutes added on by the referee, by the way, at the end of the first half. 2 minutes. Verge hooks that ball away. It'll be an Everton throw in right hand side. It's not 4 minutes at a time, it's 2. Anfield X, 2 minutes. Messi supports if you want to play the morality game. Who the fuck's playing the morality game? Did I mention anything about morality or who supports who in a war? Or no, Jesus, get over it. Ronaldo doesn't care about you, mate. He's not sitting at home putting together a Santa-esque list of who's been naughty and who's been nice, and then Uncle Ronaldo's going to shower gifts upon you. He doesn't care. And Messi doesn't care. And they have their own lives. Get over it, you weirdo. Trying to justify me not liking Ronaldo by talking about who Messi supports in a conflict. Fucking hell. Stretching much? NGen77, thank you so much, my friend, for gifting 10 Anfield Agenda memberships. You're very kind. You're making a list. He's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Ronnie boy is coming to town. Ronnie boy is coming to town. Ronnie boy is coming to town. In his messy pyjamas. Canade heads it forward. We're pretty much at the 2 minutes now. Liverpool on the attack, right hand side with Trent. Ball inside to Jota. This will be the last action of the first half. Oh, unlucky Jota. Unlucky. Szoboszlai right side. Last cross in. It's blocked by Everton. Szoboszlai again. Another cross in. Cleared by Everton. Referee puts the whistle to his lips and blows up. It's half time. Sean Dyche is like spitting gravel over there. He's not very happy. It is half time and it is still Liverpool 0, Everton 0 in the Merseyside derby. But Everton have been reduced to 10 men. Ashley Young getting 2 yellows in the first half. Now Decore is complaining about something to the referee. If Liverpool doesn't win this match, it'll be a failure. It's half time. Jesus, relax. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. So, the big question is, at what point do we release Darwin? At what point do we unleash Darwin on the Everton defence? Hopefully soon. Because, you know, we need to keep pushing. You know, the impetus is on us. We've got the extra man. We've had the territory. We've done everything but score. Everton have defended well, in fairness to Everton. But, you know, you'd have to say we're looking far more likely to go and win this. Right, so we're going to end the poll, and 82% of you guys have said yes, that Gravenberch is a starter ahead of Endo in your minds. How has Gravenberch been? Very good. He's had a very, very good game again, Ryan Gravenberch. Love the fight Diogo has in him. Verd's very good, said Colin. Gravenberch anticipation is poor. Are you watching the same game as me, my friend? I'm one of the few people who probably had concerns over signing Ryan Gravenberch, and I said I wasn't sure about it. But since he's come in, I feel every game he is getting stronger and better and getting into a rhythm. And I don't know how you can look at that first half and not feel that he had a good first half. I thought he played very well. Predict the top 6. Right, here we go. Alright, I'm going balls out for my top 6 prediction. Now, TikTok, don't hate me. Liverpool to win the league. Arsenal to finish second. Manchester City, Abu Dhabi, FC, 115 charges. Great accountancy are us in third. In fourth, Spurs. Fifth, Brighton. Sixth, United. That's my top 6 prediction. Everton or Newcastle 7th. Aston Villa 8th, maybe, if you want to push that far. It's really hard to know at this point because the impact of Europe and stuff as the season goes on and clubs playing twice a week will certainly start to, I think, take its toll on the likes of Brighton maybe and Newcastle, who aren't used to this twice a week football. But it's really hard to know. I'm comfortable with my top 3 prediction. I think Spurs are likely to be the 4th club. 5th will get you Champions League football by the looks of things this year as well. So, Yeah, it's tough. It is tough. I'm only really confident of the top three in any order, to be fair, between Liverpool, Arsenal and Manchester City, Abu Dhabi, 115 Charities, Creative Accountancy or us, FC. Yeah, I don't know which way it'll go. Just tuned in. What do you make of the first half? A little bit frustrating, Edward. Like, we've done some good stuff. Very close on a couple of occasions. Just need to keep our composure, keep doing the things that the manager wants them to do, and you'd have to say you think the breakthrough will come. Red said we'll finish fifth. Do you honestly think there are four better teams than Liverpool in the Premier League? Honestly, I know I'm a Liverpool fan and you think I'm probably deluded with my prediction, but I don't think anybody with a good conscience could look at our squad and say there are four better teams than us in the Premier League. Two, maybe. Four? No. We're not going to finish fifth. We're going to finish in the top three in one of those positions. Are you going to watch the rugby later? I probably will. Yeah, I probably will. We'll be doing our post-match show on here, player ratings video as always. Then we will be jumping across the top of the league. And lads, could we pin a top of the league link, please? Ben or Connor to the top of the chat. We'll be on top of the league later on for the Arsenal-Chelsea game. So we'd love you to come across and join us for that one. We've got some great content plans coming up for top of the league this season, which is our new second channel. Hopefully as we grow we can add some more new faces to it as well, and I'm very excited about it. I love a new challenge, and it's great to be working with Ben and Connor on something fresh as well. So yeah, join us for top of the league, and we hope you enjoy it. James ELFC96, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, my friend. The top of the league link is pinned to the top of the live chat there now, and again I just got to give a shout out to our sponsors at halftime. We are proudly brought to you today with thanks to our friends at manscaped.com. Just a reminder that you can get yourselves 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com on any of the ranges of products or packages using the discount code Anfield20 at checkout. That's Anfield20, or scan the QR code that you see on the screen. And thank you to our friends at Manscaped. What do you think of Ben Doak? He's got a lot of raw potential. He's not there yet. But then again, I wouldn't expect him to be there at the age he is. But lots of promise. No fear in the young lad. And yeah, look, it's that last jump to first team action is the most difficult one to make. So let's be patient with Ben Doak. And hopefully he's not out too long from that little niggle he picked up playing for the Scottish under-21s. And yeah, I think we've got a very good young player on our hands. Anyone I've spoken to from Celtic, Celtic fans I mean, I've got a good few mates obviously over here in Ireland who are Celtic fans. They're convinced that the kid is destined for good things. TikTok, what are you saying? Ben Doak, do you rate him? How highly do you rate him? And again, if you are on TikTok, please do hit that follow button. Right, my friends, I still feel like we need to make that number turn. So if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do. We are like literally single digits away from 223,000 subscribers. So please do hit that subscribe button. Our aim is to try and get Anfield Agenda to 250,000 subscribers by the end of December. We need your support to do it. So if you are new and you're enjoying the content, please do hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate all your support. And we haven't been able to get Newlon out yet, but don't you worry. He is on standby. Your favourite dancing alien is ready to go. Shall Liverpool score? 73% possession, said Goomy. Craig from the UAE, love your content. Keep up the good work. Much love, my friend Tifa. Thank you. I hope life's treating you well, buddy. I would guess that the weather in your neck of the woods is probably a little bit better than over here in Ireland, where it's really cloudy and miserable and cold. But thank you for joining us, mate. I love knowing where people are tuning in from. So much love to you, my friend. Thank you for your super chat. And thank you for watching. Brian, the big legend that he is. This is why you need to be on YouTube, my friends. Brian's just jumped in from the US of A and gifted 20 Anfield Agenda memberships. So if I'm right, we've had about 60 memberships gifted to people today in total. So I love it. Thank you, Brian, for your amazing support. Thank you to everyone who's watching. And again, I love when people get gifted memberships because everyone wins. Get Darwin on, said Joseph. Thank you for your super chat, Joseph. I hope you're well, my friend, over in Australia. Sean-Luke Doherty O'Brien said, hey Craig, do you like David McSavage, the comedian? Oh yeah. David McSavage is very good. There's a lot of great comedians that maybe don't get the exposure that, well, David McSavage said a fair bit, to be fair. The Savage Eye was brilliant. But yeah, I do. I'm a big supporter of Irish comedians. There's some really great Irish comedians doing the rounds as well. So yeah, absolutely. If we can ever give a shout out to one. Again, one of my favourites and a friend of the channel, PJ Gallagher. I'll never ever forget when we got a DM from PJ thanking us for sticking up for him on something. It felt like I don't very often get like starstrucky because, you know, over the years as you get older you kind of lose these things a bit, but I've been a huge fan of PJ Gallagher for a very long time, and when he dropped us a DM it was lovely. So yeah, PJ Gallagher, another Irish comedic legend. The Dorothy Owl one. Jake, hello, Dave says, how are we, Dave, in Galway? I hope you're well. Said, hey, Lord Craig, how about this chubby Galway man doesn't like Ronnie Kidd phone slapping United Europe League running away with fanboys? A lot to consume there, Dave, a lot to consume. But I hope Sinead's enjoying the game. Hope she gets her Mohamed Salah goal. Keshron said, Craig, the 10 days during the international breaks are hard without you. You'll never walk alone. Salah, Darwin, Sobot to score. Thank you, Keshron. Well, I'll be here for the November international break. I've no plans for that one. Honestly, we're still working on something for March. Brian, our friend LFC USA, is looking at venues for us. We're trying to get a Boston show done for March. I feel like I've got 5 days in March that we can head over to Boston. And look, I'm not going to lie. We're not doing the show. We'll lose money doing a show in Boston, but who doesn't want to do a show in Boston? So keep your eye out for that. When we get more information on that, we'll let you know. But we're trying our best to get a show in the books in Boston for March for the international break. Probably the week after the Paddy's week. Liverpool fan, but annoyingly, I think City will win the league again. So I don't think... Look, City are a good squad. But I don't think that they're the... I don't see the same threat as previous years gone by with this City group. But look, they'll be there or thereabouts, certainly. What's your full-time score? 2-0 now. I'm going to downgrade it from 3-0 to 2-0. Love the content, but if you had to choose Celtic or Rangers, who would you choose? Obviously, I'd choose Celtic if I had to have that. The Irish connection would be an obvious one. But not because of the Catholic Protestant stuff. I don't get into that. I don't get into this aspect of judging people based on religion, nationality, sexual orientation. It's nonsense. If I love you or like you, it's because you're a good person. If I think you're an asshole, it's because I think you're an asshole. Your religion, your race, your ethnicity, who you love, none of that will ever come into my thinking. So I've never bought into the Catholic, Protestant, Celtic Rangers stuff. Same way I don't buy into the religion beef or the anti-LGBTQ plus stuff. I just want people to love each other and get on with life. Very simply, I have this really simple phrase. If you're lucky in life to find somebody that you love, that makes you happy, that puts a smile on your face and makes you want to get out of bed in the morning and become a better person, then you love that person and we'll be here supporting you, because that's what life's about. Life is about creating the memories with the people you love and trying to make every day a bit more positive and a bit better than the last. So that's it. That's my goal in life. I don't do these stupid beefs, you know. I try to give everybody, take them at face value. I take people how I find them. Unless you find them in your fucking wardrobe, then you've got a problem. We hit 223k. Yes, we love that. Well in. That's amazing. Thank you. Delighted we hit 223k. Thank you so much. Craig, play for Saudi and earn a lot. Play for Liverpool and earn decent. Play for Liverpool, of course. Nothing anti-Saudi about that, but playing for the club I idolise and making any type of a living from it would be a dream come true. So, look, it's play for Liverpool over anybody. No amount of money or no elsewhere. It's Liverpool. Would I take Onana at Liverpool? Are we talking Everton Onana? He's a decent player. I think I probably would want a little bit of a higher ceiling for a player in that position for us, but I'm not going to say he's poor. He's not. He's a good player. Probably Everton's best outside of Calvert-Lewin if he's fit. Who should be our next manager when Klopp leaves? I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this yet, Tifa. Look, right now, if you're picking candidates, you'd have Linders in the conversation. You'd have maybe Nagelsmann. You'd have De Zerbi. It's different. Alonso, of course. It's tough to know because we've got 2.5 years left to Klopp. 2.5 years is a long time in football, and managers' careers can rise and fall in that time. So it's something I'm glad we don't have to talk about. Oh, we've got a new emoji for Brian, LFC USA. There you go. So, again, if you are an Anfield Agenda member, maybe you've been gifted one of those memberships by Brian, you now have a Brian LFC USA emoji, which is very well deserved. So, TikTok, who would you like? Who would be your next Liverpool manager when Jurgen leaves? Right, our boys are already out on the pitch, ready and eager to go for the second half. Pep, Alonso, Xavi. Your dad says me. Ten Hag. No, we want to win stuff, dude. Come on. Pep Guardiola. Look, he's not going to be Liverpool's next manager. I did say to you guys ages ago that I felt like De Zerbi would be the next City manager, and Guardiola was kind of hinting at that a bit as well. He's done a really good job, De Zerbi, at Brighton. Big Ange, good shout. Matt on TikTok said Big Ange, and he's a Liverpool fan. Big Ange as well. I really do like Big Ange. I do. I like how he carries himself. I like the straight talking nature of him. Double change here for Everton. Patterson and I don't actually know who the other one was. Patterson and it's Keane. Patterson and Keane coming on for Everton. Mourinho. What? I thought Craig had a studio. No, I wish. Still working off green screens, my man. But I'm hoping to get an office built in the next year, hopefully, in the back garden. We're looking at plans at the minute. Big output, but, fingers crossed. Right, we're underway in the second half. Again, do please keep hitting that subscribe button. And again, thank you to our sponsors, Manscaped. You can get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com using our discount code Anfield20 at checkout or scanning the QR code on the screen. Right, big 45 minutes in our season this. Everton down to 10 men. And surely it's going to be defence versus attack here for the second half. Craig, you should be our manager. I mean, all I'd be good for, Tifa, is the team talks. The tactical stuff, there's far better. But I definitely get the lads hyped up. And thank you again for your super chat, mate. Appreciate you. Gravenberg, he's dispossessed. Everton clear it and go long. Stevie G, our next manager. Yeah, no, he's nowhere near being ready to manage Liverpool, mate. Like, you shouldn't get the job because his name is Steven Gerrard. Should get the job because his managerial career deserves it, and he's a long way from deserving it yet, let's be honest. When do we bring on Darwin? I would imagine Klopp's going to give it 15, and then if there's no breakthrough, break glass and bring on Darwin. Everton have gone to a back five. Yeah, look, we're going to have to find a way to get the breakthrough. Did you watch Ireland at the Rugby World Cup? I did, Dermot. While I was away, I actually bought a subscription for a month to one of the sites when I was away to watch the rugby. Look, the France, South Africa and the Ireland, New Zealand games were too good to be quarterfinals. And look, we were beaten on the day by a better team. No shame in that, but it stings still. Mikalenko puts the ball out. It'll be a Liverpool throw-in. Deep inside the Everton half, right-hand side. Trent to Dom. Back to Trent. Verge. Out left-hand side. Gravenberch. Verge. Again, it's Liverpool with everybody pretty deep inside the Everton half. Trent tries to go around a player, gets dispossessed, but Ibu steps across, wins it back and plays it off the Everton player for Liverpool throw-in. Well done, Ibu. Rugby shows how VAR should be done. 100%. I'm never not impressed by the video referees in rugby. It's incredibly good, the process that they go through. Diaz, wide left to Alexis. Costas now. Again, it's defence versus attack, and we've got to find a way to be creative. We need to move the ball around quickly and try and create overloads. This is the type of stuff that you train for over and over and over again in training. Defence versus attack, numbers, overlaps. These are the situations. So I'm sure the boys will have something up their sleeve and the pressure will ratchet up. Dom, Trent, deep cross from him, over hit, and it goes out for an Everton goal kick. Darwin warming up. Fresh from Houlden, Brazil. Craig, you're 4 minutes behind. Yeah, I'm not though, but cheers for the bullshit. So, I have a Sky Glass TV, so there is a slight delay because I'm a streaming customer now, not a dish customer from Sky. And there is a little bit of a delay built in with YouTube, obviously, but I am definitely not 4 minutes behind. Right, I'm going to sync in a second as well, so you guys can keep up to date if you'd like to. We're about to hit 49 minutes and 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Everton again defending deep, but Liverpool getting bodies forward. Everton in possession with Onana. Ibu's going to go into the book here, and rightly so, for a body check to stop an Everton counter-attack. No arguments with it. He steps across, blocks off Onana. That's a fair yellow. Craig, you're 53 minutes behind. I know, Carson. I know. Sorry, mate. I didn't want to say that tonight, but don't ruin the mystique. Scandalous. Why when I say mystique, that's all that comes into my head is that Scandalous song. No stop. Watching from Hawaii. Oh, just flexing on us there. Watching from Hawaii. Oh, God, that must be nice. Calvert-Lewin here, elbowing Kanade in the face, you know. Of course, David Coote will be on VAR getting the red card ready here for Calvert-Lewin, obviously, because, you know, elbow straight to the face. Oh no! Fuck all happened, of course. FPL team. I'm terrible at FPL. Right, McAllister. The Soboslai. Out left-hand side, Costas. Costas cuts in field. Oh, heavy touch, dude. Allows Everton to clear it, but only as far as Alisson. It'll be coming back at them. 6.5 minutes gone in the second half. We're still scoreless in the Merseyside derby. Jota. Again, Salah. Oh, it's blocked. Jota. Back to Gravenberch. Strike. It's blocked again. Oh, tell me a player in the world who was more shots blocked than Mohamed Salah. Oh, I mean, not Mo's fault, don't get me wrong. But Everton just putting their bodies on the line, and it was Tarkowski, old Jughead, who got a block in there. Again, cleared by Everton. Edge of the box to Trent. His strike, ricocheted. Liverpool appealing for a penalty. I think it ricocheted up off the foot. I don't think they can give that penalty. To me, that's not a penalty. Let's have a look at the replay. It hits the hand. But nah, not for me. Not a penalty. We're back on the play anyway, so definitely no penalty. But I agree, I don't think it was a penalty. Have you ever had a spice bag? Nah, man, I'm too much of a coward to eat anything spicy, so no, I haven't. Somebody else said, where did you stay in Spain? We rented a house in a kind of La Marina area of Murcia. Now look, I have to say, I don't think that was a penalty. I wouldn't want it given against us, and my honest review of that situation is that they're right not to give the penalty. Nine minutes gone in the second half. Still scoreless. Lads, the amount of stupid, cheap free kicks we give away. We had 3 players around Onana. There was no need to foul him. And yet we bring him down and give Everton a chance at a set piece. If you could live in any city in the world, which... Austin, probably. Austin, Texas, or Murcia in Spain. One of those two, probably. Although I'd love to work for beIN Sports someday, take Richard Keys and Andy Gray's job and move to Doha. I wouldn't say no to that. That would be a dream job. Why Austin? Just heard lots of really, really cool stuff about Austin. And haven't had the pleasure yet of going to Texas. But I know people who've moved to Austin and they love it. Texas has a slick comedy scene now. Oh, I know. The mothership is there. Joe Rogan's club. I plan on taking a trip or a pilgrimage to go and watch some comedy there, definitely. Ron White, a regular there as well. Right, Canade now in possession. Across the verge. Diaz. 10 minutes gone in the second half, still scoreless. Salah, Trent. Again, it's a very deep cross. Kept in play by Costas to Jota. Back to Costas. Gravenberch. Slips it down the line. Again, it's slightly overhit. Everton player tumbles over the hoarding board. Again, accidentally. Hopefully he's okay. It's a bit of a fall there, to be fair to him. Everybody checking on his... checking out on Tarkowski. Hopefully he is okay. You know, he genuinely did go over the advertising boards. Oh, it was Onana. It was Tarkowski checking on him. Sorry, it was Onana who actually went over the boards. He took a proper tumble, to be fair to the lad. Everyone just taking the time, make sure he's okay. I know people are getting a bit upset and all, fans, but like the lad did genuinely go over the advertising board. And he's up on his feet and he's alright, but no, everybody was right to take a minute there to check on the lad. Right, he's back on the pitch. And it'll be an Everton goal kick. Need some changes. Look, we need Darwin on, minimum. I mean, you'd also say, do we really need a defensive midfielder at this point against a 10-man Everton who are sitting deep? Probably not. But Darwin is definitely the obvious change to make. Oh, Trent, what are you at? Ball was going out. Trent tries to bring it down and gives Everton a throw in. Everton throw in inside the Liverpool half. Thank you, Karen. Do I like the Spice Girls? I mean, I liked a bit of cheesy music back in the day. Right, 58 minutes gone, still scoreless. We need to up the ante here. Come on, boys. I don't know what Klopp's waiting for now. Time to unleash the Darwin. Diaz across to Trent. Ball into Salah. Again, he's got two men around him and Everton defend it. Onana now tries to play the ball forward. Ibu steps in, wins it back. McAllister. Ball to Diaz, does well, turns, slips it into Mo. Mo's touch takes it away from him, allows Tarkowski to get across, but the flag is up. Not Tarkowski, Mielenko, but the flag is up, offside against Liverpool. Elliott getting stripped off and ready to come on. It looks like Darwin is as well. Darwin looks like he's getting his footwear ready and stuff, getting some instructions. So it looks like we're about to see Harvey Elliott and Darwin Núñez coming on. "14 attempts by Liverpool with 1 on target." That's just shite, let's be honest. To have had 14 attempts and 1 of them on target against 10 for a good while, that's not great. Any chance of a little check on how long Pickford keeps the ball in his hands, or do only Liverpool players get booked for time wasting? Diaz, Costas, again a ball across, too close to fucking Pickford. Jesus Christ, we're making hard work of this. Again, look, Pickford taking the piss here. Canade, ball to Trent. Trent plays the ball back off Calvert-Lewin. It'll be a Liverpool throw-in. Come on, boys. Up the intensity, for the love of God. Ref brings it back so Everton can make the change. Loserpool. Dumb fuck, you can't even spell loser. Spencer, you absolute cabbage. Coming in trying to slag us saying Loserpool, and your dumbass can't even spell lose. That says Loserpool, you absolute twat. Loser is spelled with 1 O. Uncle Craigo once again giving you trolling tips. If you're going to come and have a pop with 1 word, at least get it right, you absolute omadon. Spencer, you're just an indictment on the American educational system. You're embarrassing your entire country. Loserpool. What, are they all giving up their hole? Just like, here, have it. Loserpool. We're not frigid. We don't care. Dude, come on. Elliott and Núñez on. Why is it that all trolls are thick as pig shit? Why? Like, you're not doing well for the trolling community. But don't worry, Uncle Craig goes opening Craig's trolling school, first semester free. I'll teach you how to do it properly. Start off with the basics of the old ABC 1, 2, 3s, do, re, mi's. So Gravenberch off. I'm trying to see quickly who the other one is off. Gravenberch off and Costas off. For Elliott and Darwizi. Oh, fuck's sake. Diaz taking stupid shots from the corner of the penalty area and putting it over the bar. Klopp's getting a bit frustrated. That was stupid from Diaz, by the way. Elliott heads it down to Dominic Szoboszlai. Leaves it for Diaz. Diaz cuts across. Rolls it out to Trent. Clip it to the back post. Nope, plays it to Salah. Salah tries a clip. And of course, it's blocked. Verge. Out to Elliott. Little 1-2 with Trent, but Everton player comes back and clears it. So now Liverpool are really ratcheting it up now. Like you can see, we've just gone all out attack here. It's all out attack from Liverpool. I bet Craig smells nice. I smell like Lynx Africa, like any self-respecting male should. Love Liverpool on your channel. No flex men saying I live in Hawaii, willing to make about 1:30 a.m. to watch the game and listen to your channel. Much love to you, my friend. No flex. I know you aren't flexing. I'm just very jealous that you're in Hawaii, bud. And thank you, Loretta, as well, for your super chat. Tarkowski is crying because Liverpool haven't got a red card, and Dyche obviously can't comprehend that Liverpool haven't seen a red yet because Canade collided with somebody. If Klopp has any cop on now, by the way, he takes Kanate off and puts on Kwanzaa or somebody, Matip. There's no need to be taking these risks now. That's it. He's got Joel Matip stripped off now and ready to come on, and that's the right move. You can't be taking chances with David Coote and VAR. He's got to take off Kanate. He can't be taking that chance. Darwin now cuts inside. Strike from Darwin. Pickford straight down his throat. Still plenty of time in the game. 25 minutes for Liverpool to find a winner. And I believe we will. Matip is now stripped off and ready to come on the side of the pitch. Again, if you are enjoying the stream, my friends, please do hit that subscribe button on TikTok as well. We hope you guys are holding up all right. Canade to McAllister. Van Dijk. Diaz slips it in to Darwin. Back to Jota. Out off an Everton player for another Liverpool corner. Oh, referee's coming across. I think Dyche must be spitting gravel over there or something. Ibu coming off to be replaced by Joel Matip. Obviously Liverpool just protecting that no red card. Transition for Everton should be a second yellow in my opinion. It could have been. I'm not saying it wasn't a potential yellow, but for the love of God, give us a break. You know what I mean? How many red cards do Liverpool have to get for any incident? So it wasn't given. Don't worry about it. Trent. Elliott. Salah. Another blocked cross from Salah. How many is that today? 5? Between shots and crosses Salah's had blocked. Elliott again. To Diaz. Don't shoot! Out to Salah. Salah, I don't know where that was going, but it looked like it was heading straight for Pickford before it took a ricochet and goes out for a Liverpool throw-in. The inconsistency is horrendous for the refs. For fuck's sake. Trent threw the ball to McAllister and it bounced off his leg and went out for an Everton throw. I mean, if that doesn't just sum up today so far. Matip heads the ball out. Another Everton throw into the final quarter of the game. Oh, for the love of God. Well in, Elliott. Throw into Everton. Foul from Beto on McAllister. Liverpool get on with it quickly. Trent to Verge. We've only had 2 shots on target. I know, on both of those from distance, like from 30 yards. Trent. Elliott. Salah. We need to move this ball quicker and create overloads. Jota behind Diaz. Wake up, boys. Come on. Jens, how are you, mate? Cheers. Hope you're well. Diaz. Thank you for the super chat as well, buddy. Down the line. The Dom clips it in. It's behind everybody again. Oh, for the love of God. 21 minutes plus stoppage time. Still scoreless. McAllister. Matip. Jota. Elliott. Salah. We're not using the full width of the pitch. Another fucking cross blocked. How many times is he going to have crosses and shots blocked? Does he not see the people in his way? Salah's been too narrow as well. Szoboszlai tries to go around the outside. Everton in possession, cleared by Onana. He's too narrow, Salah. We need to use the width of the pitch. He needs to hug the line on both sides. We need to have width. If we're to try and create space, we need to make sure we make the pitch as big as possible. Trent. Look at him again. There's no fucking width. Patterson with a challenge. I mean, if this is going to VAR, there's no way Coote's saying it's a penalty, so it's no point even looking. I mean, he's gone into him with a sliding challenge and hit him. Has to be. Even Coote can't not give this, surely. I mean, he slides straight into him with his knee. No, Penno. Of course Coote wasn't going to give it. Of course David Coote was never going to give it. I told you before the game, Coote would find a way on VAR to fuck us again. I mean, I'm sick of it. Shenanigans. I told you Coote was going to shaft us. Fuck me. Handball now. How many? Is this another one we're not going to get? Is this another one we're not going to get? This time it's a handball. Here, lad. No. That's a handball. There's no checking. That's a handball. There's no checking. He's out like this. It's a fucking handball. Bullshit if he doesn't give this. What's he looking at? He's gone full Harlem Globetrotters. How many times does the gobshite have to look at this? Finally, ref's going to the monitor. Finally. Who has to give in and send the ref to the monitor? I don't know how many times he looked at that. Again, I don't like this showing him a still. For Everton's sake, I don't like this. Why are they showing it in slow motion? Oh look, I want us to get a penalty, but this does my head in. These things shouldn't be shown in slow motion. It shouldn't. Everything looks worse. I want us to get a pen, but that's nonsense. Again, I'm going to be fair. It should be a pen. It is a pen, but that's nonsense. Stop this showing stuff in replay. Look at the VAR protocol. It's supposed to be in full speed. It's a penalty and I'm delighted about it, but I am sick to death of this showing still images and slow motion. It makes everything look more intentful. It's a penalty. It's the right result. But like I said when it happened to us, showing stuff in slow motion is nonsense. I mean, Toots there, a Chelsea fan, thinking he can come in and banter anybody. Mate, you've got a cast of thousands and you're still mid-table. Calm down. Calm down, dude. Chelsea fan thinking they can come on and give anybody a troll and do it. Have you seen your team? Right. It's Mohamed Salah against Jordan Pickford. Pickford's hitting the crossbar, which he's already not allowed to do, by the way. Salah takes a deep breath. Pickford has his little cheat sheet. Salah steps up. Golazo! Mohamed Salah makes it Liverpool 1, Everton 0 in the Merseyside derby. The Egyptian king steps up from 12 yards and slots it home. Molazzo. The great man makes it 1-0 to the Reds and nothing Pickford could do about it. It is Liverpool 1, Everton 0. David Coote and VAR had to give us something eventually, and Mohamed Salah steps up and buries it. Woo! Bit of Newland. Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on Molazzo. 1-0 to the Reds. Go on, Mo. Liverpool 1, Everton 0. Blue and white shite, blue and white shite. Hello, 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 hello. There we go. 1-0. Pen merchant strikes again. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring your tears on. Bring the bitterness on. Pen merchant strikes again. Imagine needing a penalty to beat Everton. Bring it on. Let me bask in your bitchiness of tears. Bring it on. Woo! 1-0. Inject that. Inject your bitterness. Someone said I missed their super chat. 1 second, my friend. Who was it from, actually, to make sure I don't miss it again? Where was it? Right, AK7. 1 second. He said, thoughts on Sheikh Jassim withdrawal. Is it all spin? So I don't think it is. Oh, sorry I missed that, by the way, mate. Apologies, took me a while to get back to it. I don't think it is all spin. But sorry, I'm just getting my analytics back here. No, I think genuinely, I understand why he'd feel disappointed, by the way. You know, his offer was outright by the club. And I understand 100% why United fans feel upset about it. But I don't think it's spin, no. I think the Glazers just ultimately wanted to keep control. So, 13 minutes plus stoppage time to go. And the Reds are 1-0 up. Don't forget, by the way, do hit that subscribe button. TikTok, I hope you're keeping well. 700 people watching us on there. Again, if you haven't, do drop a follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream. And sorry, AK7, mate. I'm really sorry I missed your chat earlier, bud. And never feel like not giving me a nudge if I miss a super chat. I'm absolutely want to try and read every one of them. What are your thoughts on Gravenberch? You know what, Michael? I'm pleasantly surprised, dude. I wasn't 100% convinced on it, but he has shown already that he's got what it takes. So yeah, I'm very, very happy that we made that signing now. But you know, I'm not a big man. I'm not too big a man to admit when I get stuff wrong, and I was unsure on Ryan, but I'm very much warming to him. Is there a stream tonight? I don't know. The honest answer is I'm going to wait and see how tired I feel. Because I've got this, I've got the match reaction, I've got the player ratings, I'm doing Arsenal-Chelsea. So I'm going to see how I feel later on. Oh, Newland's still dancing. God, sorry. I forgot Newland was still going there. What's Crouchy doing on the screen? Sorry, Newland, you got extra Newland there. Are you happy with McAllister? Yes, but I'm not happy where he's been played. I don't think it's his favourite position or his best position. But I love that we signed him. Sing the Mo Salah song, no problem. Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah, running down the wing. Salah, la, 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 the Egyptian king. There you go. He really put the laces through that penalty as well. I watched your short video on Pickford's assassination attempt a few years ago. Makes me laugh. Thank you, Brett. Appreciate that. Onana coming off now for Everton. Danjuma on for Everton. Actually forgot he played for Everton. Thoughts on Sane and Musiala, also Osimhen. So Sane, respectfully, no thank you. He's a very good player, but he's 28 and he's too injury prone for my liking, but good player. Musiala, I don't see Bayern Munich selling him. I think Musiala will stay there because he's a poster boy for German football and Bayern want to keep him. And Osimhen, I'm intrigued. I'd love that to be through the Osimhen. Joe Gomez on for Diaz, by the way. Klopp just making sure we don't do anything silly. One more on us. Come on, Liverpool, said DCP. Thank you, my friend. So, free kick here for Liverpool. Trent whips it in. Ooh, well defended by Braithwaite there, who heads it behind for another Liverpool corner. It was a good delivery that from Trent. And Braithwaite's defended well. What is your full name? Craig Anthony James Zachary Holden. Spelt with a U. Houl. Ball in. Header. Oh! Jota with a header from distance. And if it was either side of Pickford, it was in, but it was straight down his throat. Back on our perch. We'll have it won by Christmas, says Adrian. Adrian! Sorry, mate. You must get that a lot. My apologies. Joe Gomez now on to play at left back. McAllister, Soboslai across to Trent. 8.5 minutes to go. Don't forget, my friends, if you are enjoying it, please do hit that subscribe button and a shout out to our sponsors, manscaped.com. You can get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com using our discount code Anfield20 or by scanning the QR code on the screen. Abdullah Abislam, Craig. I don't know what that means, my friend. I'm assuming he means blessing or something, but much love to you. And I hope wherever you're watching from, you're well. I hope life is treating you good. Norway's in the house with Flame Wolf. Thank you, bud. I hope you're well over there in Jens country. Ferdinand is jarring as a co-commentator. Ooh, God. Sorry for your troubles having to listen to Ferdinand there. But you do have Ali McCoist on comms as well, right? Which is Ali McCoist Ali McCoist just brings out the inner football loving child in you. Like, he's so enthusiastic about the game. He's one of my favourite pundits, Ali McCoist. I think he's really good. Wisconsin in the house. Love that. South Africa in the house. Neville, you must be excited about the game later on. Come on, Reds. Craig, what do we think of Everton? Not very much, Luke. Not very much. Do you know what? In Everton's credit, they've defended really, really well today. Seven to go. McAllister to Trent to Darwizzi to Elliott. Out to Mo. Do I think Elliott will be the next Steven Gerrard? No. I mean, I think Szoboszlai might. Joe Gomez now. Ball back to Diogo. To Alexis. He flicks it looking for the run of Salah at the far post, but Pickford comes out and claims it. Colorado checking in as well. We love that, mate. I hope you're well, LFC Cal. Man of the match. We do the man of the match vote. We do a man of the match poll in our post-match show, mate. So join us for the match reaction and you will have your say in the man of the match. Houston's in the house in Texas, Daniel. I very much want to visit Texas, my friend. I say it many times. Favourite player excluding Liverpool players and Messi? It's a good question. Favourite player excluding Liverpool players and Messi? For the longest time, I would have said Kevin De Bruyne because he's just wonderful to watch. It's got to be Bellingham. It's got to be Bellingham. I'm sorry. It's Bellingham. Croatia's in the house as well. Thank you, Eureka Furich. I hope that you are very, very well. I've been to your beautiful country before and very much enjoyed it. Although when I went, it was in the former Yugoslavia because that's how old I am. Thoughts on Maka? I think he's been poor again. He hasn't been great, Whitehammer. I'm not going to disagree with you, my friend. And sometimes me and you do see things a bit differently. But I just think it's the position more than anything. Darwin tries to barge his way through. It's cleared by Everton. 5 minutes to go on the clock plus stoppage time. Liverpool lead the Merseyside derby by Mohamed Salah penalty to 0. Abu Dhabi's in the house as well with Adam. How are you, my friend? Pakistan is in. Love right back to you, Aniyat as well. Greece in the house from John. Favourite American player? Oh, God. It would have probably been Pulisic. Yeah, probably would have been Pulisic. Turkey. Oh, mate. I have nothing but love for Turkey. I've had many, many, many really enjoyable trips to Turkey. It's a wonderful country with amazing food, amazing people, amazing smells and sights. It's just amazing. Real big fan of Turkey. Don't like the meat though, interestingly. Clint Dempsey. No. No thank you, Ben. Pakistan. Thailand's in the house. Rat Mines. How are we? Rat Mines there. Plenty of money in Rat Mines, Michael. Huh? Rat Mines? You've cured my hangover. I'll take it. Are you going to watch the UFC tonight? Oh yeah, what's that? That's on. Boxing, UFC. And that sees two people punching the head off each other. I'll be there watching. Everton go along with the free kick. Matip heads it. It's cleared by Trent, but only as far as Mikalenko. Right, counter-attack, boys. Come on. At pace. Into the left channel. Darwin. Come on, boy. Go on. Round the outside. Clips it in. Ooh, headed behind again by Braithwaite. He's a good young defender, isn't he? And it's another Liverpool corner with 3 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Braithwaite's a good defender. India as well, Zane. How are we? Cork's in the house with Mohammed. Kildare with Jerome. Australia. We love that. Cork on top now. Hang on, Hayden. Relax now. Finglas. There we go. Proper Dublin man. How are we, AT Maxwell? Enniscorthy. Up the road, Dave. Up the road. Right. A substitution for Everton. One shit cunt on to replace another. Much love, Zane. Much love. Right, here we go. Another corner to Liverpool. Ball in. Gomez. It's played behind everybody. It'll go through on the far side. Skeggy in the house as well. Dublin 15. We like that, Derek. That's Dublin 15. That's Blanche country, right? If I remember Dublin 15, I think it's Blanchardstown area. I'm a Dublin 18 man myself, mate. Darwin to Elliott. Don't forget, post-match show coming up straight after the game. And we'll also be on Top of the League later on. You can subscribe to Top of the League by just having a look at the description of this stream. You'll see a link there for Top of the League. We'll be there for the Everton Chelsea, or excuse me, the Chelsea Arsenal game later on. What a belt of a game that's shaping up to be. Indonesia in the house. How are we, my friend? Thank you for joining us. Poland, we love that, Piotr. Thank you for being with us, buddy. Hungary in the house as well. Wales in the house. Germany, or Garmonish, as we call you in Irish. Welcome over. Wexford's here. My home county, Michael. We love it. I'm currently sitting in Gorey, County Wexford. Leitrim with Arsenal boy. How are we, mate? Strike from Elliott. Ooh! Ooh! Strike from distance from Harvey Elliott, and Pickford touches it onto the bar. It's a good save. It was moving as well. Great strike, and Pickford gets a touch and it hits the bar and goes over. Dave, welcome to Anfield Agenda Ultras, my friend. Thank you for your support. Norway in the house. New Zealand in the house. Canada in the house with Exceller. Hamilton, Ontario. I know what that is. I've been to Ontario in Canada. Scotland as well for Michael. Gorey in the house with Thomas. Love it. Cavan as well. Cavan. Right. Corner. Trent delivery. Jota heads it. Michael. Oh no, Tarkowski it was who cleared that one. Jota lays it down for Dom. Dom out by the corner flag. Everton trying to bring it out. Too much on it though. Van Dijk. 9 minutes added on. 9 minutes stoppage time. Trent. The Maldives in the house. Now that's just unfair. You can't be coming in saying you're in the Maldives while the rest of us poor humans are just in normal places and you're in beautiful Maldives. Blanche. There we go, Dara. Blanche in the house. Victoria Falls in Zambia. Nice. London, Ontario's in the house with Neil. Carlo for Brimsey. Afghanistan for Archie. I think me be telling porkies. Egypt. Cairo, Egypt. Pakistan. Singapore. Maryland, USA. Louth. India. Wexford. Cape Town. Tyrone. Wrexham. Benidorm. Benidorm! I was an hour away from Benidorm actually. New Zealand, Sri Lanka. I love it. You're all amazing. Thank you. Appreciate you being with us, my friends. Wherever you are watching for, I really appreciate that you've given up some of your day to have a chat with us. I hope you've enjoyed the stream, and please do hit that subscribe button. Right, we are 90 seconds into 9 minutes of stoppage time. And it's amazing to see our Anfield Agenda family grow into all different parts of the world. And you're all very, very welcome to be with us. Anfield Agenda is a global channel. No, I'll correct you a little bit, Josh. We're a global family, mate. We're a global family. A big family of global misfits, and we love it. Another side netting for Liverpool, as we haven't yet found the second goal to really kill this game off. You're always a little bit on edge when it's 1-0, even if they are down to 10 men, and it is Everton. Stourbridge, Plymouth, Denmark, Johannesburg, Wrexham, Nepal, Trinidad and Tobago, Cyprus, Netherlands, Kuwait, Armagh. Your ma. Sorry, I'm such a child. It's always the silly, childish, stupid stuff that makes me chuckle. Ooh. Corner to Everton. Let's not, let's be serious now for a minute. Corner to Everton. Look at the Lonsdale Brigade there. Absolutely loving life. Pickford going... I don't know what Pickford's trying to do. He wants to go up for it. I'm nervous here. Everton corner. Cleared by Liverpool. Now we've got a chance to counter. The red arrows are in flight. Salah to Darwin. Darwin checks. Back out to Salah, left-hand side. Oh, heavy touch from Mo. Allows the Everton player to get back at him. But, look, we defended that corner, so... 5.5 to go. Matip. Ooh, loose ball. Come on, boys. That's it. Ref playing an advantage here to Everton. Come on, boys. I don't know what Tarkowski's appealing for. Literally playing advantage to you, dope. He's about 15 miles offside. Thank you, Lino. Flag goes up. Liverpool free kick. Do you think Liverpool will sign Andre in January? So, honestly, Graham, my answer before the international break would have been I'm not sure. But during the international break, I was on a couple of phone calls with a few people, and I think it's entirely possible. There's very much a belief from the Brazilian side that we'll be back in from. Arsenal are also now in the mix for Andre as well, but you'd hope that we've put the groundwork in with the player and the club, that hopefully we follow that and see that through, because for €30 million, about £26 million, you'd have him and Endo in for roughly the same money you got for Fabinho, so I hope we do. Liverpool throw in again with 94 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Cameroon. Nice, Steve. Nottingham's in the house as well with Karen. How are we? My wife absolutely loves Nottingham. My wife's a Forest fan. Where have I heard that before? Yeah, my wife's a Forest fan and has a massive soft spot for Nottingham. She used to go over there with her scout troop a lot for jamborees. Is that what they're called? Is Jota Liverpool's best number 9? I think yes. I think no. He's an absolute goal scorer machine. I'll give him that, but sometimes he frustrates me. Szoboszlai a bit wasteful there as well. Stoke is in the house as well. Macedonia for Marco, who scored Mohamed Salah, buddy, from the penalty spot. Craig's garden shed. It's not locked, Duncan, so it's pretty straightforward. There's nothing in my shed really except crap. Ball forward, looking for Darwin. He tries to use his strength, but ends up losing it, and Everton hoof the ball clear. It's flicked on. Trent gets back, puts a foot in. Verts takes no chances and clears it for a throw-in to Everton. We've had 6 minutes of the 9, 3 left to go. Don't forget, we'll be straight back with a match reaction as well, and then our player ratings video will be out a little bit later on. What are my thoughts on Stoke City? I don't have many thoughts on Stoke City, to be honest. TikTok, how are we doing? Are we nervous yet? Liverpool, I mean, brilliant, mate. Well done. Literally the week that there's been a post put out by ESPN showing that without VAR, Liverpool would be top of the league. But okay, let's keep with the Liverpool because we're that pathetic that we can't come up with an original thought ourselves. We're going Liverpool, are we? Right, counter-attack. Here we go. Darwizzi. Slips it in to Mo. Mo, goal, 2-0. Mwah, mwah, mwah. The great man scores again. The assist from Darwin Núñez. Liverpool 2, Everton 0. Game, set and match, my friends. Counter-attack par excellence. Darwin bursts forward. He waits. He perfectly times the ball to Mohamed Salah, who side foots it past the despairing dive of Jordan Pickford, who is now currently dribbling on himself. And I'm not joking, he's dribbling on himself as he has a little sip of water. And it is Liverpool 2, Everton 0. But I can't state this enough. Jordan Pickford is dribbling on himself because he forgot how to spit. There's so much I want to do with that bit, so much. Newlawn, get yourself out there for a little party. And it is, just to confirm, Liverpool 2, Everton 0. Jordan Pickford 1 dribble. And Newlawn is out celebrating the Mohamed Salah double. Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah, running down the wing. Salah, la, 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 the Egyptian king. There you go. There's a bit of a remix for you. I said 2-0 as well at half time, did I not? I said I'm revising my 3-0 to 2-0. Everton now taking shots from distance. That Sale's behind. FPL points all over the gaff for Mo today. Oh, did you see him, man? Johnny Big Nose there, the Everton fan. Mate, you get your ass handed to you. Get your Lonsdales and get out of there. Everton fan trying to give a Billy Big bollocks with the 2 fingers up. Just take your whooping and go home. Kate Johnson, love this team. Let's go, boys. Thank you, mate, for your chat. Top of the league. Well, they're mentioning top of the league, actually. Don't forget to check us out on top of the league later on, where we will be covering Chelsea Arsenal. Join us for that. A match reaction link is at the top of the chat as well. So just click that as soon as I end the stream and you guys will be straight across for a match reaction. We've had the 9 minutes now. Everton trying to counter. Joe Gomez bum does well there to block that. Referee blows it up. It is all over. The Merseyside derby has finished. Liverpool 2, Everton 0. Liverpool come back from the international break for our 13th 12:30 kickoff and beat Everton by 2-0. So it is very much job done, my friends. Again, thank you to our sponsors, Manscaped. Don't forget, you can get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com using our discount code Anfield20 or by scanning the QR code on the screen. TikTok. It's been emotional. It's been a pleasure. We're going to try to do this for every one of the Liverpool games. Hope you continue to join us on there. Do hit the follow button on TikTok as well. And much love to you all. I like Osimhen, by the way, Craig. So hopefully we could get that done. So I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. 1 second. There we go. Bye-bye TikTok. And yes, to you guys on YouTube, thank you so much for being with us. Match reaction, click on the link at the top, it'll take you straight there. And I will see you guys in a moment. But thank you so much for all of your support, for your super chats, for your memberships, for your comments, for all of your love as always. It's much appreciated. Match reaction coming up in 1 minute. Don't go anywhere. Talk to you in a sec. Much love. Bye bye.